Okay, then we'll get started.
Right, I'm gonna be in and out of the kitchen cooking.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll initiative, right? As soon as I turn trackers up.
Yeah, I think
Probably.
we're gonna go right into that actually. Because we're gonna have to do turn orders here.
Oh, I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna turn off the music completely because I'm kind of tired of getting copyright flagged.
Oh, sure.
There's no mute sound button, is there?
Well, you can mute yourself. All the sounds
No,
that
I.
come for you.
Right, but that doesn't prevent the file from still being present. I know it sounds weird, but because the file's being played, it's. You don't have to hear it for it to be part of the video.
Hmm.
I can turn it all the way down. I was just hoping there was like a mute thing. I don't see.
He'll probably fine.
Okay. Um, is that what we're doing? Is a rolling initiative? I didn't grasp what are we doing?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're going into rounds.
We started out at the end of last session. Sister Maria cast a dimensional anchor on this thing that's invisible, so
Mm,
our characters probably don't really know what's going on, but
yeah.
Okay, well, looks like Mantis is gonna start us off again.
I'm ready in action to intimidate it if it gets within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
I'm um, 5 foot step over here.
Okay. Finger.
uh, Thingrim's seen Sister Maria cast dimensional anchor, assuming there's a pretty good chance I identified it. Is going to activate Crane style and tell it to total defense because he doesn't see any actual threat, so he doesn't know what's going on. And that will be my turn. Total defense.
All right, Cormac.
Cormac's gonna cast.
Did Sister Maria say anything? Like, there's something in the trees.
There's a duder up there.
Cormac's gonna cast Iron Skin on himself.
Okay.
I think it looks like I drank a potion of barkskin last session too,
And 5 foot right there.
or at least I have it checked for some reason. Maybe I don't know.
Did we come here after a full rest?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't get attacked at all before this. I'm Health is a little down.
Yeah, you're probably supposed to be at full health.
Yeah, that's fine. You can adjust it. So that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn. I 5 foot and cast iron skin on myself.
Okay. Okay, so on this thing's turn, it is invisible still, but it's gonna take a move action to do something. And it sees that, like, you seem to notice it, Sister Maria. Like, it knows it's still invisible, but it is aware that you are aware of it. And it is going to, it's gonna cast a spell. So if you want to spellcraft it, you can do that. Oh, good job, Sister Maria. You know what spell this is. Because, Sister Maria, no one else sees Sister Maria anymore. You know that you've been mazed.
At least I have high intelligence.
That's true.
Yep. And now this
You're not
thing is
fishing for 20s.
visible.
Oh no!
And everyone can see it. It makes a terrible sound that is unlike a horse or a human. Kudu.
Can I see it now?
Yes, you can see it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sister Maria has vanished.
It is up in the air for pretty far distance.
Yeah, from where you guys are here, this thing is like 40 feet higher than you.
So then I don't need to move to attack. Because I'm not in
Yeah, you're not within like reach.
Okay.
It would have to have absurd reach. It does have very long gangly arms, but they're not that long.
It is not in point blank range though.
Correct.
I mean, you might only have to make 1 int check. You never
I
know.
show I have 2
That's
burn
true.
right now. Did we go straight here after rest, or did something happen before we went here?
I'm pretty sure we rested.
You don't
before
have that.
coming
We
here.
rested.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the same with me. I had some damage on me too. And I think we just forgot to rest.
Like, there were 2 days between this and our last combat. Because we went and we found the Vorpal longsword, Vorpal longsword too.
Yeah, longsword.
Which I technically could use right here, I suppose.
You could, and it could be amazing.
I'm going to.
So it's debatable if it's
take
actually
2
better than
burn and
just a +2 though.
Send a cold blast at it. I'm just gonna take a peek at my stuff and make sure that the numbers are matching. No, of course not. Why would they? Why would anything be the way I wanted it? Alright, I'm gonna send that at it. Did it not roll? Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we're getting a little bit of lag waiting for it. Oh, there we go. Okay, 19 touch is going to touch it.
Okay.
You hit it.
And the water elemental.
And you'll be pleased to know that all of that cold damage seems to hurt it.
Nice. And the water elemental will 5-foot step and take a total offense.
Okay. Sister Maria, you get to make me that intelligence check. That intelligence save. Oh, there you go. That was a good roll.
I'm like, oh, you're back.
In a maze? Out of
That's
a
a full round
maze.
action though. Yeah. So he doesn't get to do anything, but he pops back next to me, I think, right?
Yep.
I probably
It's
assumed
Vigor's
that he
turn.
had woke up or something for some reason, and then he's back. Like, oh, what? Um. Okay, so
I got mazed.
I could get up next to him, but I'm not 100% sure that that's something I really want to do. Without being able to attack at the same time. So I'm going to. Let me double check something here. I'm gonna use the fly hex though. And then I think I'm going to try and fly up in the air a little bit, but not all the way up to it. Let me check if I can like just fly like directly up in the air. That's like only a.
You can fly half speed
It's a
up in
DC
the air
20.
with the fly spell.
Okay.
It's effortless, it says in the text.
Okay. So yeah, I'll use the flight hex and move up and pull out the. I guess I'll pull out the Vorpal longsword, and I'll use my arcane pool to enhance it as a swift action, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Cormac.
Cormac's gonna cast Searing Light at this thing. Range touch.
Okay, 22 will touch it. It takes. Okay. So it takes 10 damage.
Yeah, that was a pretty low roll.
Okay, well, at least all the damage goes through. Alright, on its turn, it. In the picture, it doesn't look like it has any, so I'm guessing, like, it must just, like, grow out of it. So, in a mere moment, like, many spines grow out of its body, and it shoots them at the four of you. So I'll go in order here from left to right. Kudu, I'm pretty sure this 32 is gonna hit you. You take 8 points of damage from the spine.
Okay.
17, does that hit you, Cormac?
Nope.
Does a 16 hit you, Sister Maria?
Nope, not unless it's
Does
against
a
touch.
24 hit, Fingrim?
No, my AC is 25.
Okay. Then Kudu just takes 8 damage from the spines. So 1 goes after each of you. That makes
Oh,
4
hold up.
attacks.
Actually, it does hit me. I had something check marked that shouldn't have been.
Okay, then you take 11 points of damage from that spine. And it stays where it is. Kudu.
Okie dokie. Well, if it ain't moving, I ain't moving. I'm gonna send another blast. I'm going to. I'm gonna go ahead and burn myself as well, so I get my sweet boosts. So I turn all those fun things on. Uh-oh. Do I still hit?
14. Let's see. That is going to. Yes, that still touches it.
Nice.
Okay, 28. Takes the damage.
Alright, and then total defense for Drench.
Okay, Sister Maria.
Uh, I don't know what the hell this thing is. I'm not about to throw my book at it. I'll say some mean things to it, but it's not within reach of intimidate, so, you know, there's no
You try
functional thing
catching
that
that cat
does.
that we need.
I could go catch that rat. I'm gonna go try and grapple the rat thing.
Okay.
It's just like watching, and then also you just turn around and run at it. Like, what the?
Roll me
What?
a will save.
Sure. No, I believe it's real.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like you've got the rat. Finger.
All right. I think I'm going to use. It's pretty low. I think I'm going to use one of my castings of True Strike here, and then I'm just going to fly up and attack it. So I already flew up most of the way up to its level, but I'm going to fly up the rest of the way at an angle this time, and I have 60 move speeds, or 60 fly speeds, so I should be able to get to him. I don't know if he has 10-foot reach. If he does, I'm provoking.
Can you cast True Strike and attack on
This
same
creature does
turn?
have.
Oh, that's true. I actually can't. So I'm going to move. I forgot because I'm not spell combating. So I'm actually not going to. I'm going to move into to the 10-foot reach after casting True Strike and not quite get up to him. So I'm
Okay.
in actually 15 feet away. Sorry. I'm going to move here.
Okay,
If
so you fly up and then move 15
I
feet within
cast
reach of
True.
it.
Yeah. And cast True Strike. So that'll be there for next round.
Okay.
That's probably better anyway. If he's still
Cormac.
up, I'll just go Nova on
I'm
him.
gonna cast another Searing Light at this thing, since it's basically my only range stuff.
Maguses are strong, but they're not that strong.
Alright, that touches it.
Fine, that's a better roll. That's what I was looking for the first time.
I might not even. I might have just used True Strike for nothing. For nothing.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
Not that it's too big a deal. It's a level 1 spell, and I've prepared it multiple times.
Okay,
Yeah,
on this thing's turn,
first level domain spell.
it is going to cast a spell.
Okay, well I can see it this time. Where's the bouton? The bouton, there it is.
And I think you all actually know that it's casting fly.
Oh, fancy.
It casts fly on itself, and then it flies directly away from you. It flies 60 feet away. Do you do anything on your turn?
No, I can't.
Okay. I'm gonna pull us out of initiatives then.
Wait,
What? No,
I have
I still
something
can
I
do
can
stuff.
do!
Okay. What do you want to do then? Next up is Sister Maria.
Cast Dispel Magic on its fly spell.
Okay. Go ahead, make the cast level check.
There we go.
Dang, you did it. I guess I could have theoretically done that, but I probably wasn't. I was gonna shoot it with a ray of exhaustion, probably with True Strike up. So that was my play. Let's make it fatigued or exhausted.
Okay, that succeeds.
So it starts like feather falling down, basically, right?
Yeah, it starts feather falling down, but you see that like it doesn't fall like that far. It catches like one of these leaves or branches, and you can see that like it can easily climb onto these things.
Okay, well I have a fly speed, so I mean I can just fly over to it, right?
You could and engage it one on one.
It's pretty low, like, and I have this happens, and then I still have my True Strike up. So like, is it still within 60 feet,
I
or is
think
it
it
further?
doesn't. Uh,
It's 60 feet away from you.
Yeah, then I could cast Shocking Grasp and run over
oh,
and
never
or
mind.
fly
Never
over
mind.
to it. Fly over and try to
Okay,
hit it
that's
with
what you want to do.
Shocking
Sure.
Grasp. Yeah. So that will provoke, I suppose, because I'm flying up right next to him.
Yeah, it'll definitely provoke.
So
Okay, then it's gonna try and bite you back.
yep. Yep, that hits. So I'll take some damage. Is there another effect? Do I roll fort save or anything?
Nope.
Alright, then I'm going to attack him with a Dream Vorpal enhanced longsword with Shocking Grasp on it.
Okay.
And true.
And I got True Strike up as well, so this will be
Don't roll a one.
Yeah. Maybe I'll roll 20 and just decapitate him. It could happen. I rolled a 2, but I mean, True Strike?
Good
Holy
thing you
crap.
needed that true strike. That hits.
Alright, so let's see. It's a D8 plus 5 and 5d6.
You know what you say to it? You look like XP.
We probably would have got it anyway.
No, I mean I was gonna give you guys the XP for defeating it. But yeah, you just barely downed it.
Good, because I wasn't looking forward to being up next to it
Oh
by
no,
myself
yeah.
over there.
No, its attacks are kind of
So,
nasty in melee.
Yeah, especially because I didn't fight defensively. I mean, if I fight defensively and have like shield up, I probably actually can face tank it pretty decently. But
Pluto's like, I
yeah,
didn't actually really want to be here.
it was a
Okay,
joke.
well
It was a
you down
social
it,
experiment. All right, I
and if
fly
you want
back
to
and join
kill it,
everyone
you can
else.
kill it.
Well, I do, and I'll bring it back up so we can like examine it, its corpse
Oh, it's
better, I
really
guess.
heavy.
How heavy is it? Is
It's
it?
it's pretty big and long and lanky. This thing
Maybe I
is
can't
like,
carry
if
it.
it
I
were
don't
to
know.
stand, it'd stand at like 15 feet tall.
I have a
It's large.
potion of. Yeah, that's fair. I might not be able to. I don't have ant haul or anything. I do have a potion
You
of bull
can
strength
maybe
I could
like
drink.
cut its head off and haul it back.
I mean, I do have a vorpal. I'm pretty sure I cut its head off when I coup de grace it, right? And it's. I guess not
Yeah.
technically. It's not a. It's not a nat 20, but um. Yeah, I guess I'll cut its head off and bring that back. I don't know. Maybe somebody wants to cast Speak with Dead and talk to its head. But yeah, I'll bring it
That's
back and like
very
kind of
dark.
look at it and be like,
Okay.
nasty, nasty thing.
All right, you do. You bring it back.
Scowl at it. Hold it and like look at it and scowl at it. But yeah. And then I guess I'll drink some potions to cure light wounds because I have 6 of them. Dream potions. You come back every time I come back here, so use a couple of those. I'm pretty low health. Well, not low, but I'm like at half health.
Okay. Oh yeah, and man, does this thing that you were grappling, it just kind of disappears.
But the Googs. Where'd the Googs
Yeah.
go?
Now what?
All right. Well, if you guys are all back here and you have the head with you, is there anything you guys do immediately afterwards?
I look for
Bring up.
Googs.
Oh well, you know that
Alright.
you know you saw some. That you saw them, a lot of them hiding in like these little knot holes in the trees.
It is safe now, Googs.
Yeah, once that thing is gone, you actually see a bunch of them uh, poking their heads out
Maybe
and
the
looking at you curiously.
maybe this weird creature's head. What it? Okay, this is my first time seeing it. So can I roll? Is it knowledge planes for this thing?
Nature, I think.
No, this is knowledge nature.
Okay, I have no idea what this thing is. So yeah, I even like express as much. Like what is this?
Pembroke doesn't
It's
look
a
pretty.
horseman. Man horse.
Hmm.
No idea.
Yep, Kuda doesn't know. All you know is that this, you think it is some kind of monstrous humanoid creature.
Okay. Well, uh, yeah. Do I know? I can't remember from last session. These guys like they haven't actually said anything to us yet, right? Or one of them did, I guess.
No,
Yeah,
that
it was,
wasn't
Turn that out.
actually it.
it was the horse thing that was
Yeah, that was
using
the
An
horse
illusion,
thing.
probably.
I was like,
So
somebody's using ventriloquism, and I fucking cast see invisibility, and I spotted it with my
that's
many
right.
eyes.
I guess I look at these guys and look back at the head and say, "Friends, a friend of yours?" To the whatever these things are called again.
The Zoogs.
Zoogs, yeah. I don't know if the Zoogs understand me though.
Okay, give me a diplomacy.
Uh, all right.
Pay my friend no heed.
I mean,
We are here to seek your counsel.
Okay. Yeah, they don't like understand you, Fingram, but I know, Mrs. Tremere, I know you speak Aklo, right?
I do, and I have tongues on.
Yeah, so they address Sister Maria. Maybe one or two of them does in particular. And they they're hesitant with their thanks, but they do thank you for killing that predator they had been hiding from. And they sniff around you. These two that you're talking to are a little bit bolder than the others. They walk forward and they start sniffing you with their little like tentacle noses, and they say that you don't smell like you're from here. Who are you? Like what does it want?
What Captain Dr. Sister Maria wants is for you to tell me how to find a pard in these enchanted woods.
They say they don't know what this is.
Uh, a cat with blue and purple mottled fur. Cat-like thing. I have heard that you know of pards.
Hmm. They say cat thing. What is this cat thing?
Uh, Similar in nature to my companion over here. Uh, and I sort of nod toward the one with black fur all over.
I wave.
Oh yes, they notice you, Kudo. They start to come closer, smelling you.
Oh god, I'm creeped out.
But when they start smelling you, they're like their like ears like go up, and their little tentacle feeler nose things are getting all like wiggly and excited.
That one is not for eating.
And yeah, these ones over here are saying things like this one smells good.
I
Like
back
this
up
one smells juicy.
behind my allies. At least try to.
They ask you, you bring this one for us? We like
That
this
one
one.
is not that one, but one similar to that. You may have all of it but its tail. That is from around here. Do you know of something similar to this one that is from around here?
They say, these ones know something like that one. Walk on all fours. It's very tasty.
Does it have blue and purple fur?
Uh, these ones know that it has many colors, very bright. But these ones also are responsible for eating many of them we have not seen for weeks.
I'm a sense mode of that.
Okay, you can believe what you want. You don't think they're lying.
I convey the message to my allies. They may have eaten the pards out of existence.
Cormac will say, well, maybe they have a tail left over.
I ask if they've eaten all of the ones that are similar to this one.
When you
You
ask that
know,
question, the ones close to you, they nod their heads like, "Oh yes, eaten all of it. These ones have. Very tasty. Uh, all the meat in our bellies.
any of the skin or fur left behind?
Some fur. Fur not particularly tasty.
Uh, out of character, I know nothing about fucking like fur stuff, but I imagine you have to like do some sort of treatment to make it not disintegrate or decompose.
Decay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
called
think fur
curing
takes
it,
a while to decompose though.
but it doesn't actually decompose. You just have to strip it of its fur and natural matters and remove all that from the fur, and it won't. Like the leather and
Okay.
stuff.
Well, I'll ask if we can see some of the fur.
They ask, "You want furs?" Like, we have some of those. Still some corpses, clean to the bone, but left the fur.
Yes.
We can give you corpses if you want.
Uh, well, can you? We would like to see them first, and if they are pleasing to us, we would like one. If not, you may keep them.
Hmm. Okay. They, a few of them scuttle off, and then they come back, and each of them has like these parts like left over, like bone and uh, like claws and bits of like the parts, like their ears and stuff like that. They're half chewed. And yeah, one of them does come back with a tail.
Is it purple and blue?
It is indeed purple and blue. It's a little dirty with blood, but it is purple and blue. It's just holding it in its mouth.
Well, it doesn't need to be necessarily like real nice looking, does it?
Ah, it's up to you.
Maybe, maybe the
You
Mad
always wash
Poet.
it.
Yeah. I mean, this this is what we wanted, right? I consult the
I
party.
think so.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished?
Yeah.
I mean, we can probably magic
Okay,
up
so
the
do you
fur to
tell them
be
that
like.
like that's what you want?
Yeah, we just want the tail.
Okay. The Zoogs all kind of like crowd around with each other, and they start speaking to each other. But like they start like speaking in a tongue that you don't understand, like actual animal language.
Ah, so
I
it's
mean,
not a
I have
language.
tongues.
Yeah, it's not a language. It's
You just said it
animal
was an animal
communication.
language.
Okay. Well,
You'd
animals
have to
don't actually
speak-
have
speak
a
with
language.
animal.
You need to speak with animals to understand them right now.
Yeah, you need to speak with animals.
Right.
And they actually send the one with the tail back into the tree. And one comes back out and they look at you. and they say, "We thank you for killing nasty predator, but if it's we want to trade." Trade like last person that came.
Uh, and what is it that you want?
It's fine.
They
Let
say,
them eat me.
well,
I'll go with the madness. No, I'm kidding.
well, they say that well, all of these yummy, juicy meats have all gone. We have eaten them, all in our bellies. Uh, you can bring us more meat, and we will give you that.
We give them the Zord, the human horse, the man horse, the Mars.
They sniff at it, and their like noses curl up. Uh,
They don't want the
they don't
Mars.
like they don't like it. They say that we want more meat, like that. Kind of like how your friend smells. But if if that one is not, if we can't eat that one, we do know where other ones like that one are, but they are very big, very nasty. We cannot hunt them. They will kill us.
Are they also multicolored?
Different color than than what you want, but they smell good and probably taste good. One of them, one of them big enough for almost all of us. You get us, you feed us.
Well, I I discussed with the party and I asked them what they think. They
I think
seem
it's that,
it
or
doesn't
we
seem
fight
like
them.
they huh
It's either that, or we fight them and take what we want.
They sent the one away though. If we do that, it might just take off with the tail.
I'm gonna detect the linemen on these fucks. Are they anything but true neutral?
Um, I mean, if you're gonna go through the roulette of them.
I'm going to go through the roulette.
Okay, well you do that, and well, the one that was like had been talking to you looks like anxiously at you, like yes, trade, like new meat for this for tail, and the only alignment you detect off him is chaotic.
Yeah. It's probably for the greater good, even though we're like at least for our greater good. It will probably make the Lord happy that I am uh, succeeding in overcoming strange obstacles. I'll agree with Cormac and agree to take down uh, to get them new meat, unless any of the party has objections.
Nope.
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
that. I mean, I could
They tell
potentially
you.
intimidate them into doing it for me, but I feel like that would risk backfiring.
They tell you then that they know that these creatures, these cats that you call them, are up higher in the treetops, where it's brighter, where the sun shines. They say you go east, and then bring these ones here.
I suppose they mean those ones.
They talk weird. They're intelligent enough to speak, but they're not that intelligent.
I mean, I could have said something along the lines of, if you don't bring it to me, I shall set you ablaze.
Or you could have just
But I
offered
don't do
kudu.
that. I could have just offered kudu, but I'm not going to do that. Like, Captain
That would
Doctor
be points
Sister
for
Maria can
creativity.
be cruel, but not that cruel. I'm not a drow. Did you
It would
tell
be fun to
Grim
watch what a
about?
party with like looser morals would do.
Did you tell Grim
Did I
about
what?
that drow play that you made us watch?
Yeah, I went through
I
it.
think I did.
Oh no,
Oh,
we
you
didn't. We
also went
didn't.
through
We
it?
didn't. We didn't go through it, but he told us about it because we like skipped that, and he was like, "Oh, if you guys did this, you would have had to watch like this crazy play."
That's what we did instead of joining one of the houses as a servant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Strange play, torture porn.
we joined the house, which was basically just as bad because we got tortured ourselves every now and then.
Get flogged a bunch.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
especially
got
Drew's
flogged a
character.
lot. Drew's character got flogged the most.
Oh god.
I guess that's one thing
Was
that
that the rogue?
the one advantage we got. One of them is that
Yeah, it was their
Okay.
we
rogue,
didn't have to
Yeah.
deal with that.
who also killed Godek.
I
It was
got
fine
flogged
then.
once, but that was to
That was
save.
consensual though.
I
Yeah, that was
witnessed it,
consensual
sadly.
flogging.
I don't know why. That was
Because
probably the
Sopha's
most
twisted like that.
uncomfortable. No, I think I was just doing it for the security protection.
Yeah,
of
it was for
her.
the security.
Yeah.
Ours, we were getting flogged every time, and since I was a cleric, I'd just be like, "All right, we gotta deal with this, and I'll heal you afterwards." Basically.
Yeah, every time they fail at something, like in their duties, they get flogged.
Well,
We actually made a friend who gave us a ring of animal friendship. It's the most wholesome event of the book, right?
Yeah.
Safa
Anyway,
got a ring of animal friendship.
we go we go to where they tell us to go. We go to the treetops. Why are cats in the tops of trees?
Listen, it's an enchanted magical dreamwood. It doesn't have to make sense.
He probably asked that question to Kudu. Like looking at Kudu, why the hell why are they up in the trees?
Why the
Is
hell
this
are
something
your
that cats
distant
normally
family
do?
members up in the
despite
trees?
popular belief, we're not actually stuck up there. You're just dumb enough to come and get us.
This is what cats do. They get up into trees.
Alright, well,
Yeah, I am preparing your map for you. I'm
Oh, I thought it was
revealing
going to be on
the
this map.
map.
Oh, it is on this
It is,
map.
I just moved you there. because I have these areas sectioned off with the dynamic lighting. Okay.
I have not been to the Enchanted Forest, Pluto.
Well, you gone and messed up when you did your road trip over here because you could have.
Perfect. I took the opportunity to go get some ice cream.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, you guys start to travel east through the boughs of these massive trees.
Okay.
And when you come to
What do
this
my
section of
many
the
eyes
forest
see?
canopy, you see that the leaves and branches are open they're open to the sky, and the sky is just a vibrant, deep blue color, and everything is starting to become bathed in bright sunlight, just like where these things said they were. But you see something.
Go ahead.
What?
No, go ahead.
Okay. You see over here what looks to be a person, but the person isn't standing, and it doesn't look like they're doing so good. Because this person has like been tied and like staked to that big leaf, and it looks like he's like been trapped and bound, uh, and he's also gagged.
Well, that's none of our business. Nothing to be concerned about, right?
This is
I don't know
You
what
obviously
you
a
guys are.
recognize
trap,
the
right?
person?
It's a trap.
I try to look for like anything hiding in the area, but because like I'm pretty sure there's got to be like this feels like a
Yeah,
trap.
same here. Cormac's gonna put away his shield, and he's gonna click. I can't remember what button, but he's gonna switch the rod into a long spear.
I'm going to
Okay.
cast Find Traps.
It just says you're in one.
So this is like the rogue's trap finding ability for 8 minutes. I'm gonna
Okay.
proceed cautiously.
All right. What do the rest of you do?
I just
Um,
stick close to Sister Maria while
Cormac
looking
will
around
move,
for an ambush
and
because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one.
Cormac will move. He's gonna also cast the Iron Skin again on himself, because I'm guessing it
I'll
took
have
us longer
the
than a certain amount of time to get here. 8 minutes.
right. I'll re-up Barkskin. I think I have a second potion of that. I think I have 3 potions of it technically.
Okay. And all the while, like he's looking at you as you guys are walking, but he's like staying still. And Sister Maria, when you walk up like closer to the leaf, he kind of he shakes his head at you, like telling you like not to do, as if not to do something.
All sense
And
motive.
you start to detect like with your trap sense that somewhere within 10 feet of you, yes, there is a trap.
Okay, I'll look for it. So I get a +4 to this, which is not built in. 20 to looking for this trap.
So you get a plus how much? It's a total of 20.
It's a total of 20, a +4.
Okay. You're not sure where it is, but you know it's like close to you, within 10 feet somewhere.
Am I allowed to try again?
Unfortunately, I can't let you try again.
There's a
But I need
trap,
everyone
like,
to
real close
stay.
to me.
I need everyone to stay where they are,
Okay.
because something is going to happen.
Yay!
And even with that 29 perception, unfortunately, none of you guys see these things because they have natural, like, decent stealth, but they also count as being invisible. But you're whatchamacallit.
I have seen visibility. Lasts for 10 minutes per level.
So an hour and 20 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So then I'm going to give Sister Maria the
Surprise round.
jump on this one, the surprise round. So go ahead and roll initiatives.
I'm gonna use my initiative ability. Roll 2 and take the better.
Oh, Google. I just got an email. Your Google Plus page is going away. Oh no.
Oh
Anything but
no!
that. Oh no. I tried to delete. I thought I already had deleted that thing. It was really difficult to make it not, like, locked into your YouTube account.
I mean, I don't mind it. Google Plus does a lot of things for me with YouTube when you actually put
Well,
it
they're
in
getting rid of it.
practice. Well, they're
No,
getting
I
rid of
disconnected
yours,
it from
maybe.
my.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I disconnected it from my YouTube account like years ago when they finally let me do it.
I think I've had like better experiences with Google Hangouts when like joining a random community than any other system.
Oh well, Google Hangouts I've heard pretty good things about.
Yeah, and I think you have to have the Google Plus account to do that.
Maybe, yeah, maybe nowadays.
Okay, so we got. Oh, you guys almost went in order too. That's good. Okay, so Sister Maria, what you see is that like from behind like these leaves and branches, you see these small, like winged, like almost fairy-looking creatures that like they're still really hard to see because like they seem to just be blending in with all of the bright light. And I believe you are actually still first on the initiative, so what do you do?
Uh, Sounds like the best time to cast this spell. I'm gonna cast Blistering Invective on them.
And it's 30 feet around you, right?
Yep.
Okay, there are a couple that are within that range for you.
Take 5 fire damage. And they need to make me reflex saves. Unless they're not intimidated. But I think that they should probably be intimidated.
With that roll, yeah. Let's see, you beat that DC by you beat it by 10. So for 2 more rounds. Okay, it's reflexes, right?
Yep.
Okay, I think they both saved. The lowest was 20.
Yeah. Well, they take 5 damage and they're intimidated.
Okay. So they take their own surprise rounds here, because they didn't know that you were going to see them. They start flying up to you guys. And Sister Maria, you can see that there's 4 of them. And you can see there's one like right next to you, one over here by Fingerman Kudu, another one here by Kudu, and then one by Cormac. Alright, so we will start the normal initiatives with Sister Maria back at the top.
I have a round tracker too.
Oh, did I forget to put that? Yeah. Okay, so it's round 1.
So there's one right next to me. Does that guy look intimidated?
Yes.
Okay then. Do I know what these things are?
You roll me a knowledge nature.
I don't know what these things are. I am going to swift action, enhance my book. So it is now a +4 book.
Okay.
And ignore the bane damage. Oh, and I
Bane
didn't
will
say
actually
no,
increase your enhancement bonus too, right?
no, I didn't increase. I didn't bane it. I just did
Oh, okay.
+2.
It just has the dice roll still there for the 2d6.
And I need to make one more roll at -5. So for full rounding. So that is a 26. Do a 33 and 26 hit?
Yes, this will hit. And it will take
24
some damage.
damages. And again, ignore the bane damage.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like you heard it.
Where is this?
Okay, coming from over here. You can't see them, they're invisible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I know there's stuff near, like, in the area because Sister is doing shit.
Acting,
So I
yeah.
guess I'll.
Mm-hmm.
Uh.
Sorry. It is not Fingerum's turn. It is this
Hmm.
thing's turn. it is going to stab you, Kudu.
Me?
Yeah.
Boo.
No bother.
Does a 15 hit your flat-footed AC?
Nope. My little water shield just kind of bounces him off me. Or splashes
Yeah,
in his face.
you know the attack came from right here, but you don't
Oh.
see this thing.
Oh, okay. What size is that?
They're small.
Small. Okay.
Well, I mean, you don't know that.
All right.
But since
Out
Maria
of
can see that
character, I
they're
might know
small.
what these things
They're
are.
small fairy-like creatures
Mm-hmm.
with like wings and like fairy wings and shit. Diaphanous wings. Alright, that's its turn. Next up is going to be an attack on Fingrim. Does a 25 hit your flat-footed Fingrim?
Yep.
Okay. You take 9 points of damage, with 8 of that being precision, and I need a fortitude save.
Okay.
Alright, all you feel is the damage, and you know that the attack came from right here beside you. Right here, but you don't see it. Alright. Sorry, next up is still not Fingrim. A lot of them rolled higher than you guys. This is going to be attack on Cormac. Cormac, does a 25 hit your flat-footed?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to take... You're going to take 12 points of damage, and 11 of that is precision damage. And roll me a fortitude save. Alright. Next up, finally, Mantis. The one that you can see here. It is actually going to take a 5-foot... It 5-foot flies away from you. And it's going to cast a spell.
Okay.
And once you identify that spell, I need a save. It's going to be a fortitude save. You know that
Is
it's
it blindness,
casting
deafness?
blindness.
Ah, shit.
Ugh. My many eyes. Please be enough.
You actually save against it.
It's only a level
Woo!
2 spell, so...
Yep, and yep, it
It
stays.
wouldn't have saved if I was the
It
caster,
has to
though.
stay where it is.
I cast that at DC 18.
Fingrim, it's your turn.
Yes, because I have spell focus necromancy, and I have
Oh, it's
5
spell
int.
focus necromancy.
Yeah. 5 int bonus as well. So I'm going to I can try to gamble on them being right here, I think. Potentially. And do like a spell combat, I think. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start with the attack. Do I want to take a penalty on it for a bonus to my concentration? I think I might. If I take a -3 to the attack, then I can auto succeed on a casting a level 1 spell, I think. No, I'd have to take a -4. Yuck. No, it would be just a -3. I think that's fine. So, yeah, I'm going to use a swift action to activate. Arcane Pool, probably. I don't think fighting defensively does anything here. Yeah, it doesn't. So yeah, I'll use it to activate my Arcane Pool. I'll give the longsword like a better enhancement bonus. I'm gonna take a -3 and a -2 for spell combat, so taking some pretty massive penalties, but I don't even know if he's in the square. He might have attacked and then moved.
Yep, which square are you putting your attack into?
The same square I just was attacked from, so I'm gonna attack down that way.
This one? Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, whoops, not -5. What am I doing? It's a +3. That still misses though. And then I'll do my second attack as well.
All right.
This one actually is -2.
In the same square?
Yeah, there's concealment if it matters.
Okay. You miss, or you just feel nothing.
Okay. And I'm going to cast, since I took a penalty on the on my attack roll for, I'm getting a bonus to my concentration check, so I should be able to cast this with no chance of failure. I'm going to cast Shield on myself,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
It is Cormac's turn, but I will be right back.
Yeah, I don't have scene visibility or anything like that to really be all that useful in this
Yeah.
combat.
Same
Mm.
here.
If I know what square they're in, I can technically True Strike and still hit them through invisibility, though. But I have to actually know what square they're in still.
Or you can swing randomly and hope for one of and decapitate this shit.
Yep. Honestly, with True Strike would be pretty good if I had like scent or something like that too, that I could use like a move action, figure out where they're at, and then attack them. Yeah. I don't know, my flat-foot AC is decent-ish, I guess. I don't know. Right now, with the shield up.
I can't even attack this thing next to me because I switched to the long spear.
You can 5-foot step and attack that square.
Yeah. That's probably what I'm gonna do.
Also, I think it's only a move action to switch it to the other mode.
Yeah, that was the other option that I was thinking of. I think I'm gonna 5-foot and try to attack it once and then switch next round.
All right. Sorry about that. I'm back.
Alright, Cormac 5-foot. And as a swift action, he's gonna charge his weapon with force, and he's gonna try to attack the square that they felt the attack come from.
Okay. Which square is it? Which square is that one? Firing into this square? Okay. Go ahead and give me your attack. Attacking with reach.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. You either miss or feel nothing.
Okay. That's his turn.
Kudu.
Okay. I'm going to hmm, 5 foot step back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put a water wall up. And then Drench is going to attack the place we thought it was when it was attacking us, which is like a square directly below him.
Okay.
I think we're gonna power attack. Sure, why not? What is his attack? Oh.
Alright, Drench either misses or feels nothing.
Okay. Whoops.
Sister Maria,
Yeah.
you see the location of all the creatures right now. Oh, sorry about that.
I see nothing.
There we go.
Oh, now I see him.
You see all the well, yeah. You see all the locations, all the creatures right now.
Since Fingrim can't see them, he does not provide a flank. Is that correct?
Correct. He's not threatening them.
Is this one intimidated?
Yes.
Okay.
The two closest to you are the intimidated ones.
I'm not gonna 5 foot step into the one that 5 foot stepped away from me. I think it's trying to lead me into a trap. So I'm gonna attack the one right next to me.
Okay. Both of those attacks hit.
I deal some damage. And no bang damage, remember.
Okay. You hurt the one next to you pretty good. Looks like it's heavily wounded. Is that your turn?
I tell it to go to hell. Yes, that's my turn.
Well, it may not understand you.
Or have tongues on.
Well, I guess it does then. It doesn't understand this concept of hell, but it knows that you don't mean it well.
Do you know its language, though, the correct tongue to speak?
It automatically understands me. That's how we're
Oh.
rolling tongue.
Yeah, well, tongues allows these things to understand anything he says, but it still doesn't understand certain concepts like a hell.
Right, right.
Right.
I just realized my melee wasn't put into that last attack. Like my.
All right,
melee
Kudu.
bonus, but
One
it's
is
fine.
attacking you,
Oh,
and you feel this attack coming from directly above you.
oh.
So like in the same square.
Does a
but above.
19 hit your flat-footed? Yeah. Yep.
It
It's
meets.
right on top of you. Okay. Then you're gonna take a little bit of damage.
Oh.
You take 14 points of damage, where 12 of that 14 is precision damage. Do you have are you like getting all watery where like I have to roll versus whether that affects you or not?
Huh? There, there is
Don't you have an
no.
ability that like protects you versus precision and critical?
I have fortification. That's all.
So just criticals then.
Yeah, just criticals, and then I can black cat and force a reroll, but I have plenty of health, and I don't feel a need to do that.
Okay. Give me a fortitude save as well.
Okay. Well, maybe I should have.
I shall try and 1v5 these things.
No, I have a plan to help out, but
Okay.
I was kind of
at least a little bit.
my roll would have been higher. I didn't realize that I didn't have the melee bonus into the freaking attack. But we'll, I'll have it in for the next one.
Okay. This one that you attacked, Mantis, is also going to flutter 5 feet away from you.
Yeah. And cast blindness on me.
And oh yeah, you bet. Like you're a threat. It's gonna cast a spell, so give me a fortitude save.
Actually, if you fail the
It's
save, then my
blindness,
plan doesn't
right?
work. Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
Yep, you can still see.
If he had, I have a R&D question. If he had blindness, deafness on him, and he was like blind, and he put on the monocle of true seeing, would it allow him to see again?
No.
No.
Okay.
It would show him the world as it truly is, but he still has no eyes with which to view it.
That would be helpful actually
Okay.
if like one of us had it. Had that instead of Sister Maria,
Yeah.
I guess, right now.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
could see him. Alright, this is gonna be attack on you, Cormac.
Alright.
And it's gonna miss, but you start feeling something. You start feeling a burning where like you had gotten hit last time.
Yep.
You're going to take 1 point of strength drain and then 1 point of strength damage.
Gross. At least the strength
Well.
damage doesn't mean anything yet.
Alright.
At least
Well, I mean,
the
once you
strength
wake up, the
drain
strength
doesn't
drain will
mean
also go
anything
away.
in the real world.
That's true too, but yeah. Right, even just in the moment, though, strength damage doesn't do anything until you get to the second point. A drain does, like drain actually, because drain actually lowers your score, but the damage doesn't, so you need to take
Alright,
2 strength damage
this
before you get a
one,
penalty.
Mantis, that you can see is going to cast a
Yep.
spell again, and it's going to target you. Give me a fortitude save.
I will actually. Is it blindness, deafness?
It is blindness.
Aha!
You still save. Foiled. Fingram.
I'm gonna delay my
and
turn
Cormac,
until
you felt the attack. Cormac, come from right here.
just after Sister Maria on the next round.
Okay. Delay your turn. Cormac, it's your turn.
It's a move action to change the weapon, right? On the
Yep.
run.
Sure is.
He's gonna switch to he's gonna switch to the +4 battle axe and use one of his use his domain ability to get martial weapon proficiency battle axe.
All right.
And he's gonna attack it, and he's gonna use destructive smite as well.
Okay, attacking into that square, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Give me a sec to put all those different variables. Alright.
Alright, roll me concealment. Oh, okay, you hit it, and you crit it.
Nice.
62 damage.
Oof.
Yep.
Splat.
You,
Fly swat.
yeah, like, you swing, and rather than, like, slice it with the blade, like, you hit it like a fly swatter, and bring it down, like, onto the ground, where, like, you just smash it. Like, it's dead.
Nice.
So there's like a little blood stain. Or, well, not quite yet, but you know there's something smashed right in front of you.
Sweet.
Could feel it.
Kudu.
Um. Okay. I'm gonna pull out the dagger, and I'm going to attack twice directly above me.
Alright, well, you miss, or feel nothing, when you attack upwards.
Yeah. I look panicked.
The first
Well,
roll
not
was a good
panicked,
roll, but then
frazzled.
the concealment was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Sister Maria.
I 5-foot step up to the one
You
that's...
see where they are.
Yeah. I 5-foot step here. I attack twice.
Okay.
Is
Which
he
square
still
is he attacking?
intimidated?
He's attacking this square.
Okay.
Or is he no longer intimidated?
He's no longer intimidated. This is the fourth round, I think.
Is he still up after 23 damages?
No, it is not up after that much damage.
Oh, that one's down. I can't intimidate him again.
It's dead.
Dang,
Kill
my
it.
plan was just to attack the square you attacked.
Yeah, I know.
Oh well. I can just prep for doing that next turn, I suppose.
You could take the uh, thing out of my bag.
Okay, so
I don't know
Cormac,
if
I mean,
that's,
Thinkgrim, do you want to take your turn?
Yeah, I will, but yeah, I don't know. Attacking the square system re-attacked isn't going to do much. So I'll just 5-foot step over here. Assume since he just took out something over here that it's probably fine to just cast a spell, and so I actually technically the correct play here is to attack that square anyway, and take a penalty to my like spell combat, take a penalty to my attack, like a -5 to my attack roll or whatever the maximum I can do right now is, and then just cast True Strike for next turn. So I think I'm doing that. So attacking a square that nothing's in, casting True Strike
Mhm. Okay, you do.
after the attack. So I have True Strike for next round.
Okay. Sister Maria, you see this one over here that's hovering over Kudu and not getting hit by her. It sees that two of them have been killed and one was just squashed mercilessly in front of it, and it flies away super fast.
Oh no! Get back here!
I-
Or I don't know. I don't know.
I'm fine with that
I
anyway.
stabbed the air again. Where are they? Please tell me they're gone.
Does the other one fly away, or does he still want to cast blindness deafness on me?
Oh, he's still gonna cast it one more time on you.
Oh, they're not gone.
Give me a fortitude save.
No, I'm fine.
All right, and then it flies away with a move action. It like ducks. It doesn't go super far away. It goes like immediately underneath the big old branch in front of you. But it is out of your actual sight.
I say in a booming voice, I can still smell you.
All right, but I'm gonna take us out of initiatives.
Were we
Is
expecting
Cormac
those?
still poisoned?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he is still. Cormac, give me a fortitude save.
Thanks, Pluto.
Sorry, I can't help it. It's a
It's all
disease.
good.
You take 3 points of strength damage.
Lesser restoration. Fix that right up, right?
I also have restoration now. I can prepare that and just heal all of it.
Well, I mean, unless you can get rid of it right now, it's not going to matter because it's going to go away once you wake up anyway.
Yeah, but I do have that drain that you immediately get rid of.
The drain will also go away when you wake up. Because it's
No, it's
Because it's physical,
physical
not mental.
drain.
oh yeah,
Yep.
physical goes away, mental doesn't. Right.
All right. Within the next round, what do you guys do?
I stab with the gear. I don't know if they're gone.
Does this,
Are we still in combat?
no, we're
We're
not.
not in combat anymore now.
We might have to roll another, if somebody doesn't have something they can do to, like, stop poison, Cormac might take more strength damage, though. I
Mm-mm,
don't have anything for
Right.
that, though.
not
I don't
poison.
have anything for that. I think. Let me,
I don't even have a heal check I can do for that. My heal is negative, so it's not a good idea.
I have a
to try it.
potion of vanish.
Perfect. We've been waiting for a situation where that might be useful at all, and this
Cormac
might be
will-
it.
Can you
If
roll a
nothing
check
else-
on yourself?
The Vanish Potion is as useful now as it's ever going to be.
Can
Alright,
you
I'm
roll a
gonna-
heal check on yourself?
There's a
Yeah, you
trap
can, I think.
nearby, I tell Thingrim.
Okay,
Be careful.
that's fair. I'll start walking there, and then I'll stop when you mention that and go, oh yeah.
Yeah, and like as you get closer to that leaf, this guy, he does the same thing with Sister Maria, but like at you, he's intense. Like he shakes his head and
So
worriedly.
maybe the trap is that if you step up there, like the leaf falls or something with him on it. I don't know.
Cormac, give me another fortitude save.
I mean, I could just fly over to him. I'll do
Okay.
that.
This time
I'll go
you
over
shrug off the
here.
poison, and you're fine now.
And I'll fly. I'll
Sweet.
fly over above him.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Cormac,
and,
I needed to I needed to take your good saves for my anti-blindness deafness.
We really
Well,
needed those.
it's all good. It's all
We
good.
don't win that encounter without without that. I guess if you actually get blind, maybe then you don't have anything better to do than just fish out your fucking lens of true seeing and hand it to me or Cormac.
Yeah, probably.
Or even Kudu, honestly. Give it to Kudu and she can just blast them with ranged attacks, probably, right? Like, she probably can take
All
the
right, well
encounter
you
with the ability
you
to
start
see.
flying over, and at first he's shaking his head, and then as your feet leave the ground, he he reactively like lifts an eyebrow, confused, but now he's looking hopeful.
I'm gonna confuse him even more. I'm gonna go 10 feet away and I'm gonna remove the gag from him with my beard, like you do.
Oh
Just
God!
normal stuff that you do. It's like that old Skittles commercial. Do you guys remember that one?
Oh, I do. That was a good one. Yeah,
Where he's like interviewing for
I
a
do
job
not.
and he starts feeding
yeah. The
Skittles to the guy
beard is
interviewing him with his
yeah.
beard. It's, what a trip.
That's
Anyway,
exactly
yeah, I'm
The
what
gonna.
hell?
prehensile or animate hair looks
Yeah,
like
that's
for
that's
you.
totally what this situation is like. Except I don't have any Skittles, so it's much worse. But
Now I
but
have to
he's
YouTube Skittles beard commercial.
it's probably on
You haven't
YouTube.
seen it? It's worth a watch.
Yeah, it's the first result. Anyway, yeah, I removed the gag and from him.
Okay. Uh, he pants, taking a breath of air, and he says, "Oh, okay, careful, careful."
All right, it's I'm guessing if I'd walked over there, the leaf would have broke. Correct?
He says, these creatures, these things that I can't see, but I they they stabbed me, roughed me up a bit, and they've used some kind of poison. I'm really weak. If you could just untie me somehow, then yes, I can get off this leaf.
All right. It doesn't look like it's hard to untie him, right? I'm gonna roll a sense motive
Not
actually
particularly.
as well. We're both speaking common, right? Like that's normal. Like that's what's going on, or does he actually not
Yeah, common.
understand me? Like, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. I probably should specify that. All right. So I'm guessing I probably don't sense anything from him, but I'm gonna roll that just in case, and then yeah, I'll go. If assuming I don't sense anything weird, I'll untie him and offer even to help fly him back over to solid ground over here if he wants.
Okay. Yeah, you untie him, and he he doesn't move, but what he does do is he kind of like he scrunches his face, like as if he was concentrating really hard on something, and then you see these like diaphanous like insect like wings like grow from him, where like the
Okay.
binds would have kept them from sprouting.
All right, so he's probably like some sort of fake creature himself. I'll just fly back to over here then.
And then he weakly flies over towards you, and his wings like they recede back into his back, and he
Greetings.
says, "Oh, much obliged, thank you."
Do you know if there are any pards in these parts of the woods?
Do you describe to him what a part is?
Yes.
Well, if he asks what's a pard, then probably.
Yeah. He recognizes what you're talking about, and he says, "Oh, those beautiful creatures. I know they live around here somewhere, but goodness, I haven't seen one for a good I don't know how long." He says, I've been there for about a couple days now. Thought they were gonna starve me to death.
I hand him all of my rations.
Give him
He
some
takes
food.
some and he says, "Well, I know this ain't gonna help much, but it's still appreciated."
And I hand him all of my water. He can have it.
He also takes that. And he says, "It's refreshing, even though I know this isn't real."
It's not real.
He takes a
So
big
are you
gulp of
from
it.
like the material plane too then, or something?
He he finishes like drinking the water, and yeah, he seems pretty friendly to you, Sister Maria. And he nods his head, and he says, "Ah, yes, sorry, allow me to introduce myself. My name is call me Nestor."
Oh, Fingrim.
I am Captain Dr. Sister Maria. Would you like to see my boat?
He says, "Oh, unless that boat can fly, it ain't gonna do you much good here, friend."
I don't think it can.
He says,
I
"And
don't think it would do us much good anyway.
I am a dreamer myself. I came here, I came here on a mission, and that's when I was unfortunate to run across these creatures. Never got a good look at them. Something that something that I just can't see."
The
And
one that
what was your mission?
Cormac splatted might be visible now.
His name is Nestor.
I didn't ask what his name was. I asked what his mission was.
Oh, his mission? Okay, he says,
Yeah.
"Well, since you freed me, I'll share it with you." And he says, "I actually came here on something personal. You see, I I'm I have been blessed with blood, this bloodline. The magic here runs in my veins, and I can't help but feel a connection to the things that are beautiful and rare and exotic. It is for this reason that I came here seeking someone who is out to defile the beauty here, a game hunter. She's a Chelish woman named Kelvetta.
Hmm.
Seems like Quarry in the Dreamlands was on her task, and even though I know these creatures are not native to the material plane, it's a little difference from hunting real animals. I mean, how fair is it to be hunted by something that doesn't even come from your world?"
Oh no.
Wait, we gotta pass on this.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
He says, "Well, I've opposed her cruel and capricious hunting practices throughout the Verduran forest on Galarian, but she just seemed to disappear about 6 months ago, and I had learned that she had found her way into the Dreamlands. Unfortunately, I haven't caught up with her or caught sight of her, but I'll continue my search. Just,
Hmm.
I'll need to get back to the waking world here and recover."
Do we have a potion of lesser restoration?
I don't
No.
think so.
Darn.
No.
A scroll of psychic surgery. Maybe this guy can
That's
use
not
it.
gonna help. I'm
Maybe.
pretty sure that's also all mental stats.
Well, I was thinking we'd give it to him and have him cast it for one of us, but actually, I don't know. I don't know if it does anything for us at the moment.
Well, he
But
says that he's again he's very grateful and thanks you for saving him, and that he doesn't have much that he can give you. I mean, everything that he owns on his person is just gonna stay with him in the real world. But he does say that he did find something that whatever these evil creatures were that captured him had taken other victims as well, and he says that he pulls out like uh he pulls out a ring that still looks like it's on a finger, and he says, "Found this unfortunate piece of jewelry. I It's magical. I just don't know what it does. But I found it here, so I assume it's going to just stay here, but uh whatever it is, I'd like you to have it."
All right, but I appreciate it.
He hands you the ring with the finger still ring still on the finger.
And
It
if
is not
yeah, I-
above Captain Dr. Sister Maria to take things from dead people.
Yep, and he says that well, whatever your purpose here is, I hope that it goes well, and that if you do run across a woman who is a unscrupulous hunter that's either baiting traps with evil magic or using spells that inflict pain, like not just pain, but like meant to like be pain spell.
capricious pain.
Yeah, that you be wary of any such person.
So I'll keep one of my many eyes out on the look.
What Cormac's wondering is why this guy couldn't just wake himself up when he was bagged and gagged. Unless it's
Maybe
he
he
got here
failed
somewhere
all
different.
of his concentration checks.
Or he got here somehow differently than we did.
Yeah, or maybe
Yeah, it's possible he didn't come here the way you guys did.
Yeah.
He might have plane shifted. Well, no, probably not plane shifted, because then he wouldn't be talking
If
about.
he had plane shifted, I mean, he's either really stupid to be venturing out here all by himself. I mean, maybe he is stupid enough to do that anyway.
He might have just used some other ritual or something. But yeah,
Yeah.
all right, well, that
Do we know
was
what this
interesting. I
ring
feel
does?
like he's in his own like. There's like his own side story going on there. I don't know. Paizo likes to do that though. I kind of wonder if like him or like the person he's hunting are like characters from like another adventure path or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they do that sometimes too. They'll be like, oh yeah, here's a character, or like someone who's like related to a character from like you can run into like a relative of like what's the guy's name that was the owner of the Goblin. I
Yeah,
don't even
he
remember.
was in like Rise of the Runelords.
Well,
All right,
Yeah.
so
We let him go, right? Anyway.
so you guys discover that this ring has a very high caster level, but you identify it with a little bit of help from the others. That 28, I'll give it to you on the 28 because you're just one off. But you all work together, and you know that this ring is very useful, but unfortunately not for any of you guys because none of you guys took this option. This platinum ring. So this ring, it darkens in color as its wearer depletes their psychic spellcasting potential. The gem on it turns black when the wearer's daily spells are exhausted, or if the wearer has no ability to cast psychic spell. And it grants the caster 1 additional psychic spell per day for each spell level from 1st to 4th that they're capable of casting.
It's
Out
pretty
of
good.
character, it's
Like
a ring of psychic mastery.
So it's like a ring of wizardry, but for psychic casters.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, okay.
Be really good on my mesmerist, I guess.
It'd be really good on Trissa.
It would actually, yeah. Fun fact: I was messing around with like builds in Hero Lab, and I felt really silly about it because I made a sorcerer with the psychic bloodline, and I was like, I'm gonna make it into a mystic Therush, and it's like, oh yeah, you can't. Uh, turns out you are not an arcane spellcaster, so you can't actually be a mystic Therush when you're a psychic bloodline
Yep.
sorcerer. You're not actually an arcane caster. So yeah, that's pretty funny. So there's a weird interaction.
Was that for my game? Or
Um,
just something else?
no, this was a while back when I was messing around.
I suppose we proceed onwards and upwards.
Yep, and look for cats or whatever we're looking for.
Yeah,
Okay.
big cats.
Nestor, unless you want him to otherwise, he will take his leave.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I think we actually want him to leave.
Yeah, he might be like, "How dare you hunt these cat things?
Pretty
Coming and
much.
hunting things that are from a different realm than where you come from, you dream poacher."
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just let him leave.
That's why I was
Okay.
like, I have no idea why anybody would want to do something like that. And that's what my bluff check, that 29 was for.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I mean, he tells you that he doesn't oppose the like hunting of animals, but he
it's her method.
opposes this woman's, yeah, like her unscrupulous methods, like these very cruel traps that she that she uses.
I see.
He's against anything that's just unethical.
I see. Well, then
He
books
he
you
and he
face
he
should be
describes
fine.
what she does as just wanton butchery. But yeah. Anyway, regardless of whether you ask him or not, he will take his leave. And unlike you guys with your concentration checks, he actually just he starts to like fly away. He sprouts his wings again, and he makes for like
Weird.
the forest floor.
He lives here, maybe? No. Or he just likes it here.
No, he definitely does not.
Maybe there's a gate somewhere around here that he just wandered into or something. Or like his method creates like a portal or some shit. I don't know. Like his
Yeah.
ritual works differently maybe, and it has like you have to go back to the starting point to leave. He's using
So
an
we proceed
inferior
onward
method.
and upwards.
Yep. You guys can proceed. I'm also telling some experience for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I'm gonna grab something to drink real fast while you're doing that.
Because I also get to give you experience for that trap, since you worked your way around it. And yes, you are correct. If anything had made too much movement or put a certain amount of weight on that leaf, it would have collapsed, which also would have killed him.
Well, we didn't kill him, guys.
Yay! I don't know if that's a yay
And
or a
possibly could have
nay.
killed you guys too.
We might find
It's a
out.
lot of damage.
What if it was the villain all along?
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, you guys get 4,800 experience points so far.
How much?
Each.
For 4,800.
4,800 each.
Alright.
Alright, you guys continue onwards.
And my detect traps is probably gone.
Yeah. Alright, you guys continue. Alright, so the trees in this area are actually casting shadows over the lower boughs and leaves.
Okay.
So although it's still very bright, there are some points of where you could walk under them and get some shade. What do you guys do?
We're still looking for cats or things that they want to eat.
Yeah.
That yeah. I don't roll perception.
Okay, you guys can roll perceptions.
Dren's just gonna roll a perception as well.
Okay, so 16, 23, 18, 29, 31. Alright, you guys continue forward then.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys see some of these creatures that you've been looking for.
Okay.
They're hiding in the trees, and we'll go into surprise round
Oh, okay.
as you see them, but they don't. Maybe they haven't caught on to you quite so quickly.
Let's see.
We only need one of these, right?
Yeah, I think more the merrier.
I'm gonna use my seize the initiative ability.
Okay. Okay, so you'll take the 8, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll start the initiatives here.
Okay.
Sister Maria, what would you like to do with your surprise round?
Do I know what these are?
You have knowledge nature?
Or I do not have knowledge nature. I asked Kudu, do
They
you know
look
what
like
these are?
tigers.
I'll tell you on my turn if I know.
I will delay until
They look
after
like
Kudu.
tigers. Okay. Kudu, do you want to do anything with your surprise round?
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to be knowledging, so hold on one second. Knowledge nature. Probably, maybe, I don't know.
Kudu, you're pretty sure that these are tigers,
These are tigers.
even though their fur is like this dark green, with black stripes. You think they look identical to a real world black striped tiger.
In that case, I would like to enchant my book with Tiger Bane. Or whatever it is.
Animal Bane.
Animal
probably.
Bane.
Yeah.
Yeah, Animal Bane.
Okay. Do you take a standard or move action on your turn, Kudu?
Um, I guess we're attacking, so I'm going to go ahead and just send a regular cold blast at the one directly in front of me. Or below me, I guess, down.
Yeah, it's below you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that hits. You deal damage.
And that'll be it.
Okay, so it looks like it's just Kudu and Sister Maria. Alright, their turns. They let out a growl. This one's going to move over here. And it's gonna leap over onto the
Weren't
leaf
we in
here where you
surprise
are,
rounds?
Kudu.
Okay.
Oh, it was just I was only giving it to Kudu and Mantis because they had the
They had high perceptions.
perceptions over 20.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Actually, wait, it started here. No, yeah, it would have to go around. But it is going to attack you, Kudu.
Alright.
It's gonna give you a bite. And I'm pretty sure it misses you.
Would it roll? Maybe? 20, 21 minutes.
Its total roll was 15.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I got good AC.
Yeah, okay, this one is going to. This one's gonna climb up like the cat it is onto this branch and continue to move. It's gonna stay right here on the edge. Sister Maria?
5 foot up. And I will smack the cat with my book. I think they need to understand language for me to intimidate them. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
need to understand you. It's kind
Banding
of like,
does apply this
I think
time.
it's kind of like how with the laughter works. The hideous laughter is they need a certain amount of intelligence to understand what you're doing.
Does the 19 hit?
The 19 does hit, yes.
So this guy takes a bunch of damages. That's, yeah, a bunch. $43 damages.
Okay. Yep, you do deal a lot of damage to it. It's very bad. It's badly wounded.
Oh, it's my turn.
Kuda, it's your turn.
I will 5-foot step back. And blast it.
Do we only need one of these?
Alright, you blast it.
I mean,
That's actually enough to
are
kill
we
it.
gonna just get away and be like, haha, we got one, let's leave? Like, I don't see that happening. Unless you
maybe.
can make
Cormac.
it happen.
Cormac's gonna cast hedging weapon on himself, and he's gonna 5-foot up, and move. He's gonna move to right there.
Okay. Someone's gonna jump down on you, Cormac, then. It's gonna jump down and pounce you.
Pounce. Oh boy.
Alright, here comes a bite. With a 15, sure that misses. A claw at... Does a modified 20 hit you?
No.
Okay, here comes another claw. Oh, does a 28 hit you?
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna take some damage. You're gonna take 10 points of damage. And it tries to grab you with its claw. Oh, yeah. 35 on a natural 20.
Yep, that's a C.
It grapples you. It's got you grappled. Oh, that means it can rake.
Oh boy.
Alright, yeah, it's gonna rake twice. It's a miss. And does a 23 hit you?
Yeah.
Ouch, you take 14 damage from that.
Alright.
Alright, Finger.
I'm going to move up 5 feet and cast haste on the whole party.
Okay. Everybody has haste.
Nice.
And that'll be my turn. Well, I'm actually also going to activate Crane Style, but yeah, that's it for my turn.
This tiger got shot with water and it does not like that. Like it runs away.
Yeah, it's
Like a
fine.
cat would.
We actually already succeeded. We got one dead.
Yeah, I'm
But
actually
as
gonna
this
start
thing
doing
runs
non-lethal
away,
damage.
you guys hear a much louder, more intimidating roar.
Oh no,
Oh no,
it's
Mom's
mom's
in.
here.
Poor dad. Daddy dear.
It'll
Dire
be
tiger
fine.
time.
Don't worry about it. I'm not worried, are you?
No.
You guys see this one now, like as this thing runs over to it, and it the bigger one just gets up as the smaller one runs towards it in fear, and it starts like looking around and smelling. Let's see, that one's dead. This one here, it's going to move in and attack Sister Maria.
Okay.
Here comes a bite. That's a miss. Here comes a claw. Does a 25 hit you?
Yeah, 25 hits.
Okay. You take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm just going to try and grab you.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry
I
about it. It'll be
believe a
fine.
31 grabs.
A 31 does
Shh.
grab.
Alright, it's got you grappled now.
But it's grappled too, right?
Well, yeah, it has the
Yep.
grappled condition as well. So, yep, it's grappling you, Sister Maria.
Let me apply the grapple condition. Um. So I'm a swift action. Change my enhancement bonus to be animal bane and merciful instead of +1 plus bane.
Okay.
And I'm a full round doing non-lethal damages.
Alright. All those attacks hit.
And I would stop
Let's see, that's,
attacking if
let's
it
see,
went
22,
down.
22, 37, 49. Yeah, the second attack brings it down. It goes
Yeah, I would stop
unconscious.
attacking after that. I don't want to kill it
Mm-hmm.
because 1 is enough, I think. I'm going to take the grapple condition off of me.
Yeah. It goes unconscious. Alright, do you stay there or do you move at all?
I is Cormac at the same level as me?
About. I know like the leaf is kind of over that, but I don't want to complicate it too much, so he's
I
like
5-foot step
slightly
towards
below you.
Cormac.
Yeah, that's fine. Kudu?
Okay. Well, I think.
What happened to this token? What?
I turned him over. He's unconscious now. Or I
Okay.
can
Uh,
like this. Hey, he's unconscious.
is the
Fair enough.
big cat lower than us, or on a different branch?
Yeah, he's on a lower branch.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah. Um. I can see it though from here.
Yeah. Now that it's like not, it was lying down and not really doing much before, just kind of blending in with its environment. But now that it's like its ire has been aroused, it is very noticeable.
I'm gonna cast Slick under it. I'm gonna get both of them.
Okay.
So reflex
Yeah,
for
as long as
both
it's within range.
those. DC 16. That's a good question. Is it in range? Hold on 1 second. What is the spell? Close typically? Grace? Is Grace
I'm not
close?
sure. Grease?
Uh,
It is close. So
yeah, it says
25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I
Looks like you'd be able to get about 40 or
can.
45 feet.
Maybe I can. Mm, I'll just cast this Slick under the one sister's attacking.
Okay.
Or you know what? No, no,
It
no.
fails.
Oh, okay, no. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it's under this one, right?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep. It trips and goes prone.
Yay.
Alright, this one starts making its way over. It like
Does that mean it doesn't have
clambers
grappled
up
anymore?
the tree. No, it still got you grappled, it's just prone.
Maybe it's because it's got you grappled that it's prone now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see, that one moves up over there. It climbs up. And I think that's all it can do for now. Cormac.
Cormac's gonna try attacking this one.
Do you have a one-handed weapon?
Yep, the battle axe. I never changed
man.
it back.
Battle axe is
Yep.
not a one-handed weapon, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It's not. It's
Battle
not a great
axes are.
axe.
Great axes
Oh, it's
aren't.
not a great axe. Okay, okay, never mind, never mind.
So I take a
I
minus
derped
4,
right there.
being grappled, right? Or -2.
It's a -2 penalty.
I think it does amount to -4 if you're a dex-based character, because it also gives you a penalty to your dex. But you're attacking with strength, so you're fine. It's only a -2.
I'm also gonna be using my ability to give me weapon proficiency, and I'm gonna swift action and channel force into it.
Okay.
So like if Nizza was grappled, -4 to his attack rolls.
21 will hit.
All right. Oh, and then I can't full round while grappled, huh?
No, you
No,
can.
you can.
Okay, he'll roll another one. The same. It's gonna be the hasted one.
Okay.
You can roll 2 more attacks in that case, I think.
Yep.
Right?
Alright, that hits.
Yeah, that second one.
The
is 5
16
down,
also hits because it's prone.
Well, it's
5 down. The last one's
5 down from that, so that's 11.
Oh, 11? Okay, let me see if that hits.
He doesn't
That
have his
still hits.
iteratives like set, so you have to manually just subtract 5 from the last one.
Yep.
Yep, those all still hit it. And that does enough damage to make it start to bleed out. Finger him.
Oh, you just gotta scare off the mom or whatever here. I don't have like any cover or anything for it, right? It's just standing right there in the open.
Yep.
All right. This seems like it could potentially be
It,
really
it,
good
it,
for us
it
then.
roared for a moment, and now it's doing like the butt
Yeah.
wiggle.
Oh, okay. Like it might use some ability called pounce or something, perhaps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hopefully not let it do that. I'm going to shoot it with a ray of exhaustion, or try to shoot it with a ray of exhaustion. So this is going to be versus touch AC. I gotta figure this out. So I have a negative energy, so or negative an level drain. So it's going to be -1 base attack bonus plus Dex. Okay, 18 versus touch.
All right, that'll touch.
Okay. So it needs to make a DC 19 Fortitude save, which is probably likely to do. But if it makes it, it's still
Yep,
fatigued.
it sure does.
All right,
16 on
so
the
it's
dice.
fatigued. And then, do I want to move anywhere?
Well, fatigued I think still means it can't charge.
Does it? It might. If so, then that's good. That it did what I wanted. I think exhausted says they can't charge, but I think fatigued they technically still can. But I'm not
Let
100%
me
sure
check
on
that real
that.
quick.
Yeah, what I'm looking at here just says it's a -2 to strength and dex, but it doesn't say anything else. But if I look at exhausted, it says they can't run or charge, and they take a -6 penalty.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and this
All right.
will last for they're fatigued for 7 minutes then, so probably the rest of the combat.
Okay. This one continues to run away. This
Oh,
one's
fatigue's still pretty good though.
dead. This one's unconscious. Sister Maria?
Well, I will move up to the mom. Can I 5-foot step?
It's gonna be more than a little bit of a 5 foot step. You gotta climb onto that log, but it's no more than 5 feet worth of climbing, so you can make it in one move action. And it's a very low DC.
Okay.
It'll just be movement.
Then I move into this square, and I
Okay.
guess I can't full round, but
Oh yeah, I forgot I had haste too. I could have.
I'll smack it with
My
non-lethal
touch attack would have
damage,
been higher.
and that will probably make it mad at me, and it will probably wish to attack me after such. But
Probably.
It might.
I don't want to kill it.
I don't want to kill this beautiful creature.
Hey, he has a merciful weapon, so it's fine.
It was a 26 hit.
It hits.
So there's a bunch of non-lethal damage.
Okay.
26
It
of it.
takes all of it. Kudu, it's your
Rip
turn.
me now.
Okay.
Merciful enchantment's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is
Yeah?
really good. Merciful Spell is also really cool too, because that's a metamagic feat that does not increase the level of the spell.
Right. Well, I mean,
Just put it on
the
everything.
merciful enchantment's nice because it also increases your damage. So it's like there's other reasons to use it besides just doing non-lethal.
Yes, Kudu, what do you do?
I'm gonna put Slick under it.
Okay. So reflex.
Yeah, 16, DC 16.
Yep, 19 total.
Okay. Well,
This
that's
one's
it.
harder to trip. Okay, I'll just move it over here. On its turn, it is going to full round Sister Maria.
Yep. At least it can't get the rake because it can't pounce me.
That's true. You have saved someone else from getting raked.
Well, I've also saved myself from getting raked. Need
Okay,
at
here
least 10 feet to
comes
pounce.
its bite.
Yeah.
Actually, no, here comes a claw first. The
Okay.
bite it saves for last.
Okay.
28 on the claw.
Yeah, that hits.
You're gonna take. Looks like it's 13 points of damage. And here comes another
Ouch.
claw. Another 28. Sorry.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 14 points of damage.
Oh,
And
jeez.
its bite. Uh, 29 to hit. And
Yeah, that'll hit.
17 points of damage. It's gonna try to grab you off of that bite.
Okay.
Only a 29 grapple. Does that grapple you?
Yeah, that grapples.
Alright, it's got you in its mouth and paws.
I have a lot to hit, but those don't add up to my CMD because they're not base attack bonus.
Right. Cormac. It's definitely going to town on Sister Maria here.
Cormac will step up, and he's gonna raise the rod up. And he's gonna cast fear with it. And try to.
Ooh, fear.
Try to fear it.
Yep.
Fear is a cone, by the way. You will get Sister Maria in it as well.
Oh no.
It says
You still
all
want to do that?
enemies. It
All
says
enemies. That's you're right. You're right. It only affects enemies. Very good. All right. Let's see.
Sister
What's the D? Does it say
quivers
what the
at your
DC for it is?
roar.
It wasn't that bad anyway, right? Like,
DC 16 partial.
Sister Maria, are you afraid? Sister Maria's like, no. Well, you should be. I cast fear on you.
All right. It rolled a 12 total.
Nice. So
Aha!
It drops Sister Maria, and it does look. Its ears go down, and it looks panicked for a moment. It can't move yet. Fingrim, it's your turn.
Well, I guess I don't need to do the thing I was gonna do in that case. So I will go grab the dead one and say, "Let's get out of here." Let's pick it up and use. Yeah, I'll just pick it up. That's my turn. I'm getting ready to run away. Move up and pick it
Okay.
up.
Sister Maria, you're free now.
So this guy's scared for like 2 minutes, right? Or
yeah, cast a little
it's
19.
yeah, so
Yeah, so-
like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out a Cure Light Wounds potion, and I'm going to pour it down the throat of this guy.
Oh, that's so nice. All right, you do that.
And then I'm going to proceed to leave as well.
You heal it for the bare minimum, but
Hey, it's not bleeding out anymore.
bleeding out anymore. Yeah.
Yay.
Kudu, do you do anything?
Is everything down? We're not being attacked, or?
The big
Pretty
tiger
much.
is scared. It just hasn't run away yet.
And we don't really care about it. We have what we want. Okay.
You have a
Yeah.
tiger.
They asked for a thing to eat.
Okay. Sure.
We have killed a thing.
Then let's go.
Yeah,
just-
that's what
Okay.
I'll just use my action to leave the slick there, and it'll stay there for several rounds.
Okay. It has to slow its movement down to move on the slick, but it does so acrobatically enough to move away from it, and it starts, running away.
Yeah, we're gonna go away too.
Okay, I'll end the rounds.
When like right after it leaves, Coldnight's gonna channel.
Okay. Man, dire tigers have crazy offensive stats for being
Oh,
like
yeah.
CR8.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
That's
they're
why
not very
I was
defensive.
my 2 plays were first one was to hopefully exhaust him because if exhausting him shuts down pounce, and then the next move I was gonna do was go up and frigid touch because it's like you really need to shut down
Staggering, yeah.
its it's
Yeah,
staggering him.
it's
You
full
need to shut
round.
down its full attack because its full round is brutal.
So this fear effect doesn't. It's not like a normal fear spell. It's all enemies viewing it. It has a 10-foot maximum range.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
is it
close
within
range. It's
10
kind of
feet?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you raise it aloft, and like your enemies are like, oh no.
It's like how a Demi Lich's Wail of the Banshee's only 20 feet instead of 40 feet.
Yeah.
Works like the spell, but with a few number differences.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
If
You
only we
channel
had
and
had
everybody
a
heals for
Vorpal
12.
hammer.
You can't have a Vorpal hammer. Come on now. It specifically says Vorpal needs to be on a slashing weapon.
Yes, you can.
You just
If
have
you
you have
have
a
the
blade on the other
weapon
side.
feats to make the hammer do slashing damage.
I don't think the hammer actually is a slashing weapon though when you do that.
Okay.
Maybe you could get it like a maybe you could rule that it would work if you have a +5 enhancement bonus for your arcane pool on a magus or a similar ability, and then do it if you have the feats to make it function as a slashing weapon. Maybe.
Slashing hammers are merely the fevered dreams of a madman.
Well, if you
But it
if you think
works
about
in terms of feats in Pathfinder. My book will do slashing damage sometimes. Sometime.
You're
Just
paper
you
cutting.
wait.
Could happen.
Or piercing damage. Don't know how it does it, but it will.
If you had like Vorpal jaws or something, that could work. That's bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yeah. Now you can have Vorpal teeth.
I need to make
I
a
guess.
monster with Vorpal. Yeah, with Vorpal jaws, like on a
Tech-
natural
Oh,
20. It's
thanks.
bite attack decapitates.
I guess the thing is like like an Amulet of Mighty Fist caps out at a 5 enhancement bonus, doesn't it? So you can't actually put
Yeah.
Vorpal on one of those though.
No Vorpal fists. That's just silly.
Well, I mean, fists are
You
bludgeoning
can't punch
unless you have the right
somebody's head
feats.
clear off.
Although there's like Safa had the feat that let you do slashing damage with her fists, right?
It's for unarmed strikes though, and so I think the way it
Yeah,
would be like
okay.
described is that like I'm using my nails or something.
or
You're
Yeah, however
karate
you want.
chopping them. But
yeah, karate
yeah,
chop.
you could totally chop someone's head off with your fists. So
It would
that's what you
be
do when you're a
not
high
very
level
Anyway.
Pathfinder character.
but yes,
We
you
go
can.
back to the Zoogs with an offering.
Oh yeah, you guys take your tiger with you. You guys go
Yeah,
back on
we are ethical hunters. We only took one.
That's true.
I don't know if that matters, but I mean, probably if anything hurts us because they'll be
Could
like,
matter.
we wanted the big one," and we're like,
Well, you
"Listen
weren't
here, you little
specific
shits.
enough.
Yeah.
We're here to teach you about sustainable hunting practices."
I mean, they already said they ate all the pards, and they're sad
Yeah.
now 'cause they've
Exactly.
eaten all the pards.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So
Sustainable.
that's what we're here to teach them about sustainable hunting practices. Okay.
Alright, you come back to the Zoogs, and once they see that you're here, they come out like en masse because they smell a familiar, delectable smell.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
It's kudu.
me.
They smell kudu, but they might also
You
smell
know,
this
back.
thing,
She's back.
which is maybe not quite as familiar, but will probably hopefully smell good anyway.
you know what we could do is once we get the tail, we just like obliterate all of them.
That might be a
They
little evil.
start feeding frenzy on this tiger, and we just boop. I know.
They're all balled up. Throw a fireball.
Yeah, literally.
I don't have
So
that prepared. I used all my level 3 spells
I tell
actually.
them
No,
we
actually I
have
didn't.
brought
I still have
something
one.
for you to eat. Please bring the fur that I
I still have Dispel Magic
want.
prepared, guys. I still have a level
Oh,
3
okay.
spell.
You offer up the thing, and
I
one
don't
comes
offer
out
it
to
yet.
smell it.
I asked them to bring the tail first.
Oh, well, they want to see it. They want to see what new meat you've brought them.
Yeah, we have it over here. Look, see?
I point to it. I say it's back there. Bring me the tail.
I hold it up.
The one talking to you says, this one has smells first.
I shall let him smell it.
Okay, he does so. He smells it, and he nibbles it just for like a moment. And he runs back, and he nods it nods its head to you, and it makes like the weird little like rat like squeaky rodent noises back into the tree, and they all come out, and one of them has a little purple and blue tail in its mouth, and it just kind of drops it near you, and then they all come out and start enjoying the tiger.
Okay. I take the tail.
Okay.
Unless somebody else wants the tail.
Nope.
Do we have a, what is it, level 2 cleric slot available?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
So
no,
that's probably something we'll want to do tomorrow is cast Gentle Repose on this tail.
no. Yeah.
And prestidigitate if we have it.
I have that spell. I can do that right now if you'd like.
Yes please.
Alright, I clean it up as best I can.
All right, yeah, you clean
With
up the dirt and
prestidigitation.
grime on it,
Yeah, make it look a little bit shinier.
and you have you have a pard tail.
And I go back to the real
Yeah,
world.
I'll wake up.
All right, you guys concentrate hard enough, and you guys go wake up with another trophy in hand.
Yeah, that was fun.
So
You guys
we
can
have the
put your
Night
HPs
Hag's
back up.
Heartstone and the Red Webbed Foot left.
Mm-hmm. And you can probably do some research and open up one of them today, uh, and we can introduce that this session.
It's like an extra long, fucking BioWare quest.
So you guys are almost done.
Not really,
Yeah.
though. It's more like, I feel like it's more like a fucking Morrowind fetch quest where it's like, to make
Yeah.
this special potion, you need these 7 really rare ingredients. You'll
In
have to
order to
do
find
extra
them,
research to find each of them.
yeah, then you're like, in order to find this first ingredient, you need to go down this road and look for a tree that looks kind of like a toenail. Inside, you will find a cave. Look behind a secret door in the third room you come into, assuming you take a left every round. I don't know, like they come with like these. They don't have map markers in that game, so you have to like follow
Yeah,
directions,
yeah.
and sometimes they're really hard, man.
They really are.
It took me so long to find that first puzzle box. Like I don't even
Yeah,
think I did find it the
I
first time I
know.
played it.
It took me like 5 hours.
It was so dumb. Because there's like a weird like the path to like the bottom or the level that it's on is like really hard to find. And then even when you find it, it's hidden in like a fucking box on a shelf, like that's not at eye level. It's
So
really
what are we
fucking
doing?
dumb.
We're gonna do
We're
more
probably
research.
I think we're gonna do research, and that's probably gonna be the end of the session, is my understanding, right?
Well, we can do the research, and I can introduce the environment to you here,
Right.
because
We're gonna
we.
probably it's gonna be one of those things where like we get a little teaser of what
I'm
the
going
next
to
session
help.
is gonna be.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, but it's
bother
day
turning
15. It's
heroism
the morning of day
on and
15.
off again, so I don't think I fail on a uh like yeah, I don't fail on a helping check, but
Which one are we researching now then?
the webbed feet.
All right. And that's some knowledge planes.
Let me see. I think this is one you guys haven't done any research on, so it's fresh.
Yeah, I think all of them were knowledge planes though.
There's
It
like
might
a
be. I
couple
think that's like the
options.
given one. That's yeah. Like
Yeah,
everything is
there's a
knowledge
couple
planes, but there are other
options.
ones.
Oh yeah, but knowledge planes is my best knowledge. So
Okay, so
Here,
yes, you can use knowledge planes or dungeoneering or history.
oh, actually, I'm technically just as good at dungeoneering as. No, I'm not actually. Knowledge planes is actually just my best knowledge skill. So yeah. Uh, I will help research or lead. I'm not sure if I'm leading or helping, but either
you
way, I'm,
lead.
I'm
I'll help.
okay.
Help.
Yay! We got the same result. Yay!
No, mine's actually too lower. Oh, he didn't help. I'm just not turning off heroism because sometimes
Hmm.
the sheet breaks when I turn it on and off again.
Okay. Fingrim, you can roll a 1d12 plus intelligence.
I guess that's part of the reason is I int mod when I'm using since I've been using the ion stone. Hey, that's not bad. Who's this
Okay,
woman supposed to be on this beer bottle?
you take some HP away from the library, and this is what you
All
learn.
right.
During your research, you find a lavishly illustrated bestiary that identifies rare creatures called womps. These are bizarre aberrations with multiple legs ending in webbed feet. And what it says about them is that although womps are generally a pale gray color, the skin of their feet is a dark red.
Huh. Like some frogs.
Mm-hmm. And that's all you get with that for now.
Okay.
You guys do anything else that day?
It's a kind of frog?
Mm,
Well, I don't know if we specifically know that, but I said that the fact that its feet are a different color than the rest of
they have
it, like
webbed
its feet are
feet.
red.
They have webbed feet like a frog.
Yeah, and their feet are a different color than the rest of their body. So I was saying, oh, that's like some frogs have that kind of, right? So
Oh,
that's
okay,
that's what
okay,
I was.
okay.
I was just relating that.
Uh, I will do my daily consultation with Fingrim about our mental health because
All right.
we counsel each other even though we aren't using sanity anymore.
That's fine. I enjoy the roleplay. Your captain of the boat, Skywind, does tell you that we're about halfway to the first major port.
You should go like discuss captain things with the as a fellow captain, right? You should probably go talk with Captain Skywind, right? Try to learn the
No,
ways
I'm
of being a
fine.
captain.
I know everything there is to know about Captain.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know anything about being a captain, so
Me neither.
She does say that where you guys are gonna dock is gonna be in Razmirin, and while the markets there are plentiful, she doesn't particularly like being there because they have some really strict and brutal tolls.
anybody feel like doing that wanted module and like just
Module?
go join the church? Yeah, let's just go join the Church of Razmir.
Yeah, the Church of
No thanks.
Razmir.
Oh, we
She
were
says
going to
that if
do
you're
one other thing
familiar with
today.
the Church of Razmir, then you might be familiar with their faith barges.
I don't
Uh,
think Fingrim knows anything about Razmir.
She says, well, they call them faith barges, but they're nothing more than slave ships and such like that. If the
Oh
tolls
no,
don't get you.
a boat that takes people slaves. How
Um,
terrible.
huh.
um, we wanted to go to the caravanserai, and I wanted to ask Cormac if he could cast Gentle Repose on the Pardtail.
Yeah, to help keep it preserved. It's probably a good idea.
Do we could just do it here. I mean, your
No,
force
we
doesn't
No,
can't.
we
hit.
can't.
Right?
It's not here.
Yeah, it's not in the material plane.
Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we could do that.
I
So
think the only one I
we
remember
do
that
that.
happening with, technically that idol, we woke up and that was still in our hands, right? So we have that on the material plane as well for some reason? Or
What?
am I missing? The idol that we got, I thought I remembered that
No,
being a thing.
you don't have that.
Oh, we
No,
don't?
we don't
Okay.
have that.
Sister Maria
I
came
thought,
to with her hands, I mean, with his hands in the position like he was holding
like it
something,
was
but there
clutching
wasn't
it.
any idol
Okay.
in his hand.
Gotcha, okay. I was just
Yeah, I
remembering
barely
wrong
made it
then.
out without getting a madness.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That was a close one. That was the most daring uh, trophy rescue.
Well, there was nothing else to fucking do about it, though.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no, really, like that one. The book says like if the PCs are savvy, they'll just get it and leave. Because trying to like fight everything and weather the storm that is the old one it's ludicrous.
It's virtually impossible, but I'm sure
Like, as
somebody's
soon
done
as
it.
I saw that Matt's like, he'll be here in a few rounds, I'm like, oh, we don't have time for combat. Going invisible.
Like, I was actually reading, there was a party I was reading about that somebody's party actually beat Black Maga in Rise of the Rune Lords.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, people spec to do
there's a
that.
few,
But remember, Black
they
Maga
got
is
lucky
CR15.
actually. Right? No, it wasn't that they spec'd it. They just got really lucky, and like Black Maga like failed a really crucial save or something like that, and they're like, "All right, got this." Like it was one of those things where like they got super lucky and were able to do it. But yeah, generally that's just the only way. You
Yeah.
either have to spec it or be super lucky for like stuff like
But
that a lot of
like
times.
almost no like I can't imagine any DM actually giving their players all the experience that Black Maga's worth, so it's kind of like a fruitless endeavor.
I don't know. I'd probably give them. I might just give them the experience honestly, because it probably wouldn't really matter in the long run. Um,
It's
Like
a
it give
big
him
chunk
a nice
for
boost, but like
like a
yeah,
party of like level 8 characters.
it give him a boost, but like
They probably
in
level.
the long run, yeah, in the long run though, it probably won't really matter that much. Like it might make him more powerful going into like the next bit of the book or whatever, but then it'll be fine once you get like later on, Like I don't know. I mean that's my feeling on it at least. That it's like all right, you did it. That was amazing. Here's an awesome reward. Like you're gonna be like really strong for like the next couple books or like probably not the whole book, probably not the next couple books, probably just that book. They'd be like really strong for that book, but like I don't know. It's not like it gave them a bunch of treasure either. Like they just get the experience.
Yeah. Okay. So if you guys are just doing that in the caravanserai, then I don't need to switch the maps. We'll just say that you
Yeah, you
do
don't
it.
need to switch the maps.
There's no
I'm just
failure.
saying that we do it, so that like
Correct.
you're not like, oh, your tail is shit now.
No, yeah,
Ah.
that's fine. All right, it is. You sleep and rest, and it is day 16. You're over the
Okay.
hump to get to the city.
We do more research.
You're like your little crystal is starting to move.
Got it. How? Oh wait. Yeah.
Oof.
What do you do on day 16?
Research
We're
and
doing more research.
All right, the research. I see the 24, an 18. It was actually a low roll.
And
Yeah.
from Cormac.
And Cormac
hey,
helped
you,
out. Good.
you aided.
Let's see, +2, and then an innate bonus for using the library multiple times. So go ahead and roll me a 1d12 plus intelligence. Okay.
Dang. Oh, well, we're ahead of schedule still anyway. We have like 15 days to get one more artifact. Is that correct?
Two
Or
more
is there two?
artifacts.
Two more. Yeah, we got lots of time.
Okay. You deplete the rest of the library in this research.
And actually, I bet we don't have to have all of them done by the time we get there necessarily. We probably could theoretically get there and then, like, still be working on it, theoretically.
So, not only do you learn the phrase that allows you to use your excursion occult ritual to reach what is called the ceramic necropolis, but you also learn that in one of these medical journals that Lowell's left behind, it describes various rare diseases like corpse pox, ghoul fever, and zombie rot are all things that these womps can inflict with their bites because they're carrion eaters. And the medical journal also advises readers to avoid anywhere where you might find these things, like cemeteries or necropolises, because these things often congregate in large numbers.
Is a womp what we're looking for, though?
It seems like a womp is what you're looking for, because they
Okay,
have these dark red webbed feet.
gotcha. Okay. So we're going to another necropolis. The last we went to was a blast, though. I had fun. We got really good loot from it, and the ghouls were a hoot. So,
A hoot.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I guess we want to prepare ourselves to deal with diseases. Yeah, and I don't have anything to do that with, but
I can remove disease.
Oh yeah, you get like a mercy or something like that, kind of similar to like a paladin.
I have a mercy. So I can remove
All right,
disease,
so that's
shaken, and sick.
we actually have some stuff that's good against that already.
Actually,
Then.
no remove disease, but I mean it doesn't matter if we catch it, right?
I mean probably not. Well, it depends on what disease it is, because but yeah, a lot of the ones they're listing there do like physical harm and take days to do anything, so it's probably not that big a deal. But who knows? It might be some weird dream version of it that progresses faster than normal or something. If that's not already written into the book, I probably shouldn't be giving Matt ideas.
It's a
That's
mental
my disease.
disease.
That's my disease. Is I
Well,
remind the
remember,
GM
if a
of
disease
how he could
affects your
screw us
physical
over.
stats, then that you're fine. But if it affects your mental stats, then it's
That's true
not
too.
so benign.
Ghoul Fever does physical stats, but I don't know what the other two you listed. I wrote them down. Corpse Pox or Zombie Rot. I imagine those probably do physical harm too, but I'm not sure.
It just, well, I mean, those are things that the journal lists that Womps can carry, but
Right, they might
it
have other
just
ones
says that
too.
they are known disease carriers.
Yeah. They might give us space aids for all we know. Who knows?
Well, I have removed disease in case we need it. You think
Yeah.
I'll need dimensional anchor? I think I'm gonna prepare damnation. I don't think it's necessarily that good.
But it's got a cool name, I guess.
It does have a cool name.
What
I
does it
think this is
do?
actually
I'm
really
guessing
bad.
I'm guessing it doesn't destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. It's probably not that. That's what it does in Magic.
No. It deals uh it deals up to 98 points of damage if there's a ninth level caster with evil spells that are ninth level.
That sounds awful. Not
Yeah,
not
this
gonna
is pretty
lie.
awful.
Is it no save at least or something like that?
No, it's will for half.
Good God, that's so bad. All right, yeah, you
This
should take
spell
that.
is so bad.
Is there like a kicker effect on it at least? Like you can't cast that
No.
spell? What the fuck? I need to look this spell up. This sounds too terrible.
This spell is
Sounds
so bad.
it sounds too terrible to be true.
This spell is so bad. It's a third level spell too.
What does it do again? Sorry, I wasn't really
It basically
listening.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I'll prepare
Well,
remove
okay.
disease.
Each creature in the spell's area takes 1d8, so it is an AoE spell. 1d8 point of damage per spell level, determined by the most powerful effect with the evil descriptor either affecting the creature or on its spell repertoire. A caster who prepares spells takes his damage based on the highest level evil spell he prepared for that day, even if he has already cast that spell. I don't even know what a high is there? I guess a ninth level evil spell would be like Wail the Banshee. Is that's a high level one? Is that level 9?
That's level
Well,
9.
the
I don't know
Banshee's
if
level
it's
9
evil.
Yeah,
spell.
yeah. It's not evil though. Actually, it's just a death effect,
It's just
but
a
it's
death
not
effect.
technically evil. I don't know. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's an evil level 9th spell. I can't think of one though. I guess summon spells, if you're a cleric, have the alignment description that matches yours. So I mean, it's good against high level clerics theoretically. But even then,
It's not.
it's not
It's just
good.
bad.
Yeah, it's not actually good, but it works. I should say it works against. Okay, it it's an AOE effect, so it won't do anything to the cleric, but it will damage all of his little minions around him. So yeah, that's about it.
What are we doing?
It's so bad.
No wait,
I didn't
actually,
even
it's
look
not
at
even.
what the spell did when I
Well,
took it. I
they're
was
getting a little sidetracked.
Yeah, they
So
do that a lot.
what we are doing is you guys know the ritual. Do you wish to perform it tonight
yeah, we'll
to
perform
get to
the
this
ritual.
necropolis?
Did we rest?
And I'm taking remove. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
rested
rested.
like twice now.
Okay.
twice.
Then yeah.
Okay. So
Um,
give me the knowledge arcana for the ritual.
I guess I'll lead this one.
all right. So, do we know before we go in, also, do we know if these things are? I wrote down the name, but now I'm immediately forgetting it. The Womps. Do we know if the Womps? They're not undead. They just feast on carrion, right?
The book describes them as aberrations.
Okay. So taking stuff like Ray of Exhaustion theoretically is probably still fine.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to take that against if they were undead, but since they're not, it's probably fine.
Yeah, they're just carrion eaters.
Yeah. So I might still take that. I might take that. I might not change my spell layout very much, but in that case.
Fingrim, are you helping with the ritual? If so, you can roll another Arcana.
Yeah, I'll help with the ritual.
Mine's actually a 19. I rolled low.
I think we're fine
Okay.
though, because
Well, these two are
yeah,
helping you out.
right. I think
Yeah.
we're fine. I think the DC is
Okay,
like 20
that's
or
one
something.
success. Give me another one.
Oh, we're probably fine.
All right. You perform the ritual successfully. You enter the dream world once more.
What happens if, like, you have a party of all barbarians that don't have knowledge arcana?
Well, then you hire
You
the
hire the
scholars that they
researchers.
give you.
Yeah, the was it us
To
Yeah.
threatening to
knowledge
throw off the
arcana the
boat.
rituals for you?
Yeah, if you pay them.
If we had a,
Okay.
if it was a party of barbarians, they probably wouldn't have made it this far with all the like magic and different shit.
No,
Are
nonsense.
you kidding me?
They'd all just rage their way through it. They're like, oh, like you try to cast some insanity spell on me, I smash your spell.
Yeah.
You take like everyone's superstitious barbarians, so they have to make the saves for harmless spells, but it's fine because like nobody's
Yeah,
actually
they're
casting
all
harmless spells
fucking
on you anyway.
barbarians.
Yeah. It'll be like that old fucking have you read that thing about the party barbarians where like they would just like run into all these books and they just be like fuck books we don't read and they just burn them and yeah, so like it was like somebody was like talking about their D&D campaign. So like in the end, like the GM's like, oh yeah, here's this thing that I was trying. Here's like the big evil demon thing that I was trying to warn you about with all those books that you guys ignored. So they had to like fight it at
Yeah.
the end of the campaign.
So,
But
They
so
yeah,
what do we
raged all
see?
over it.
because like nobody talked about what they were playing, so everybody showed up with barbarians.
Okay, so where you guys appear is here.
Okay.
All right, so you appear in what looks to be like some kind of city, but this like dark urban place looks like it's been like cursed or something. Like as if some terrible disaster swept all of its people away a long time ago and left a husk of a city. And
All
like
right.
any kinds of like you do see some like trees and maybe some vermin around, but they're all petrified. And it looks like they've just all been transformed into these ceramic statues.
This is unnerving.
Oh shit, where's the Medusa at?
Well, you said the
Like,
city looks
Medusas
washed
can't turn
over.
trees into stone.
Is that right? And so petrification
Like something had like
is
washed
like
over it.
water and dirt, basically. So it could have been like a
I mean, not like
flood.
liquid washed over, but something like had swept through the city and just had done this without leaving a
Oh.
trace.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But I mean, if you imagine the motion of water, like imagine that, but like some kind of like magic or something, possibly.
Like a shockwave or a wave of magic.
Yeah. What do you guys do?
Maybe super long range whale, the Banshee.
Maybe we're just microscopic and it really was Medusa. We're just so small that her gaze just took everything.
Right, but they still can't take out trees, I think.
Trees are alive. You don't know that. They might have eyes.
Oh, you guys also notice this, like, you even feel like your own emotions kind of like sapped from you.
Oh.
Out of character, all morale bonuses are reduced by 2 within this city.
Oh shit. Well, heroism's worthless.
Yeah, he basically.
Yeah, there's just this weird, like, pall, like, over this city.
That's
I mean,
fine. I don't actually
heroism
have any
off.
morale. I don't actually have any morale bonuses. Not yet, at least. I'm planning in the future actually to possibly get heroism through Magus Arcana, but I guess maybe my next level possibly. But yeah, I don't have it yet. How far away are we from
Sister.
leveling? We're pretty
Alright,
close, right? Yeah,
perception.
10,000.
Oh, there's a,
To
whatchamacallit,
look
there's a description here that I forgot to read.
Oh,
Yeah, you can roll
perfect.
perceptions. Okay, the tall buildings of a large city press in around a wide square. The sky is low and leaden, and a feeling of oppression and abandonment hangs in the air along with a powerful, unpleasant odor of decay. A few scraggly plants formed from yellow ceramic stand in window boxes on the buildings, and a few trees of the same ceramic composition cluster together in a nearby park. The buildings are all constructed of stone and the same yellowish ceramic material. All right, yeah, you guys look around, maybe like walk a little bit just to make sure that you can move.
Cormac casts Greater Magic Weapon on Sister's book.
Okay, cool. Here's some more magic for you.
What the hell is going on? When I drag my token, it moves the map.
What are you doing? All you're
I
doing
was
is moving your
trying to
token.
move my token, but it moved the
Yeah, your
map.
token was moving.
Yeah, but it was the
I think
map
you're
was
like
moving
desynced
too.
or something?
I'm
Maybe it's a
I'm
bug on your end.
restarting. It was very
Yeah.
strange.
Alright, well, so Kudu's elemental, Kudu, and Cormac see this, and you guys will be able to act in the surprise round when we get to this next week. But, your presence has not gone unnoticed. These might look familiar, but they are different. They are not the ones that you saw in the other city. But your presence has drawn the attention of these creatures that look a lot like ghouls.
Oh no!
You can see them
That's a
like
lot.
looking at you from the windows and from like slightly ajar doors, but they look hungry. And as they peep at you from like the alleys and the windows, uh, their eyes do not blink. They are tracked onto you. But yeah, hold your initiatives. We'll roll them next week because that's where we'll pause for now because it's going to be a possibly
Dope.
long combat.
Maybe I'll be able to pull out that blink. I prepared that instead of dispel magic this time.
Mantis, did you get that? I cast Greater Magic Weapon on you.
Yeah, I have that.
Alright,
Because
just making sure.
I have the combo. If I use blink with, I think if I use blink with force sword, I can ignore the downside, where like it can stop your own attacks. Because
Yeah,
if I'm swinging with a force weapon from the ethereal plane, I still hit them.
you still hit, yeah.
So, I actually want to try to get a flank train going on here because it doesn't affect me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're all around vision.
You're immune. You're immune to flanks, so
You can be the center of the flanking train.
yeah.
All right, well, yeah,
I get to
that's
play.
that session. Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, I did
We're almost at
actually.
the end of these
Okay.
dream quests.
Yeah, I did
We're almost at the
actually.
end of these
Okay.
dream quests. Yeah, you guys
For
butchered
now.
the whatchamacallit. You guys handled the tick belang pretty well. That's what it was.
The what
The
thing?
lurkers in light were kind of annoying, but they weren't too bad. The tick belang.
No.
That was the horse thing.
Yep.
Really?
It's a creature in some like mythologies. It's also another Filipino creature too. I think that's in their mythos. But they call it a tikbalang because in their culture, whenever like you hear like those strange like ticks, like a tick 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 sound, they say it's like being made from like a creature. The weird sounds of the forest.
That's not
I know
cool.
I think I've seen it in one of the monster manuals at some point. I think I remember looking at
Yeah.
see Monster Manual
All,
3 maybe or something.
all I know
I
is
don't
I'm
know.
really starting to like this rod of lordly might.
Oh,
It's
it's really
so
good.
good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yep, it's gearing you up for some gnarly stuff later.
Well, yeah. It's almost this rod is
Which
almost as bad as in Giant Slayer when they give you the freaking the major artifact.
the Hammer of Agramosh or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing's nasty.
He gave us a fucking Vorpal sword. I was having a discussion with my college uh, role playing friends, and they're like, never ever give your PCs a Vorpal weapon, because
I still
when
think
it comes
Vorpal.
time for the big bad evil boss, they
That's when
always
you roll
roll
the
a
20.
20.
I still think Vorpal weapons are kind of like I feel like the enchantment's overrated by uh the mat like the system like having it be equivalent to a +5 that part. But
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah, the sheer cost of it is not.
Well,
I'd
yeah, because
rather.
the enchantment is inconsistent. Is that a
yeah,
lot of the time it does nothing for you, but when it hits, it it's
it
phenomenal.
just
oh
ends the
yeah.
combat.
It can just
Tell
you can
you
just
the truth.
win against certain things at least as long as they have a head that matters.
I'd rather have, for the sheer cost of it, I'd rather have like a whole set of like a weapon and
Well,
armor
just
per
have like a
character
plus
because I'm
five
not.
weapon.
Yeah,
A
or just
plus
having a
five
+5
weapon is
weapon.
incredible.
Or
Yeah, I gave
No, you just
I
have
gave my
like
party a conditional one in my
well,
campaign for a while.
technically
You guys don't have it anymore, I
it's a
guess,
plus
right?
six.
Or do you?
You'd have a plus 6 weapon
no, we
instead of a
don't.
+5 weapon.
What you guys just
Because
ended up getting rid of the ones that Amber had in her bag of holding, right? Like you guys don't actually
No, I
have one
think they
anymore.
just buried the ones in Amber's bag of holding because it was
Yeah, there's like
she didn't tell anybody about them.
Nope, yeah, they're
that she
buried.
grabbed them.
Only
So
Brugar
yeah,
sort of knows where it
and the
is.
other one got thrown into a volcano. So I mean,
Yeah, Brugar threw that away, that shit away.
so yeah, you guys had one for a while, but now you don't. But you could theoretically still go get like you could go make another one. Just need to go find what happened to what's his name? I have it written down
Oh,
technically,
somewhere.
quick
isn't
question while everyone is here before we leave. Did we confirm with like Tiki and Amber through Speak with Dead that like they did not want to come back, or did we just not do it?
Yeah.
I don't
So
remember
they want
how we
to
determined that.
stay at rest.
I think that was what we decided. Yeah.
If Sally can't be risked, she's not gonna be risked.
But I know also the fact that since they were killed by a death effect makes it a lot harder because you have to use higher level magic. You can't just use Raise Dead.
Yeah.
And was
The
it the same
XP
with
we are
Amber that she didn't want to come
at.
back?
I'm gonna be playing a new character. I'm not gonna bring Amber back.
No, I know, I know.
So
I'm actually asking because I'm wondering if like Brugar might consider like amassing a large amount of wealth and trying to bring them all back.
So we're at 64,400 experience is what I have.
Oh wait,
You'll
hold
get
on. I
a
need to give you
riddle
guys a little bit
answer.
more. I need to give you some
That's
for
what I was
the
at.
research you did.
No, okay. So I'm pretty sure we're
So
still not leveled up yet.
We're not.
Technically, a Vorpal
No.
weapon would be equal to a +6 magic weapon, right?
Oh yeah,
That's
it is, but
correct.
you can only have +5 enhancement bonus.
Oh, okay.
So it'd have to be like a
+5 with
+5 weapon
flaming
and
or
with like
something.
keen or something.
Yeah. I'd still even rather honestly just have a +4 weapon. I think I'd rather have than a Vorpal weapon than a +1 Vorpal weapon.
Like, I'm not sure how expensive it is, but I would have like +2 or 3, and then the Bane enhancement on a bunch of weapons instead of a fucking Vorpal weapon.
Okay,
That
an
would be pretty
additional
good
800
too,
experience to each of you for completing
Okay.
the research on the webbed redfoot.
All right, so that puts me at
I'd
65,200.
I'd probably get the weapon enhancement and a holy enchantment on it.
Yeah, the Holy Enchantment's pretty good.
All right. But yeah, that's the session for tonight. Hope you guys had fun. I'll see you all tomorrow for Kingmaker.
Well, you'll see some of us
Except me.
tomorrow. Mandus won't be there.
Who? Oh, right. Pluto and Secret, I will see them.
You'll
We're
see
close to
half of
leveling,
us.
right? To leveling to 8, I think. We're almost at 8. We're getting kind
I
of
don't
there.
know. I haven't
I
been.
don't know.
I don't track my experience very closely on that because it does it
I hope we get to
automatically.
8 soon. That's a big level for me.
You say that every day, every time.
It's such a good level. I get another bloodline power.
He really
It
wants
doesn't
his
do much
level,
for me.
everybody.
I'm more excited for level 9 because that's the level I get to put a point in Bard. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Level
yeah,
8
that
just
sounds exciting.
I'm
level
really
8 just
excited to
increases
see
my
what Pluto
numbers.
brings to my campaign. I'm also
I have no idea yet.
anticipating. I'm not exactly excited to see what Zerdurium does.
With
He
his
wants to play a
wizard.
wizard. I'm excited to see
Right.
Zerdurian play a wizard.
I think Zedarian will be fun to play. I think it'll
I'll
be fun
give
seeing him
him
play a wizard.
3 sessions. I'll give him 3 sessions that the wizard lasts.
Oh, you think before he's like, I want to play something else?
This is a level 4 wizard. Like, until they get to like to the point where they have dimension door or like other abilities or they can get out of bad situations, they're pretty fragile.
Alright, here's my prediction.
I mean,
within the
we're
first
playing,
3 sessions, we're gonna hear repeatedly from him, I don't know how to play my character. Oh, how do I do this? Oh, I didn't prepare this. Oh, what spells did I prepare?
That too.
we're playing in a campaign where it's
Oh, that's right. He can't
where
die.
like it's gonna just time loop us. So like, we're probably gonna TPK a few times.
Well,
Like
he can certainly
that's how
die
Probably.
at the start of the combat and miss out on the rest of the combat till the rest of us die.
that's possible. Yeah, he's like, I really want to use this spell, Shocking Grasp, as a level 4 wizard. And we're like, are you sure? He's like, yes. All right.
Well, I'll
And then he goes and
predict that
dies.
he is the first character to die.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be.
And I
able to do
predict that it'll be in melee combat while he tries to deliver a touch spell.
Alright. I'll take you on this bet.
That's Zerdurium like.
I'm not sure he'll actually do that. I think he's smart enough to realize that that's not a good plan.
I think he'll be
Peace out,
fine.
guys.
He might not build the
take care, Grim.
wizard like the kind of like optimized way though. He might be like, I cast fireball. I think that's what's more likely to happen. Is he plays like a blaster wizard.
Probably.
When he was like building his druid, I'm like,
Yeah,
You
he'll probably
can
take all of
make
the
a
offensive
druid-
spells and utility ones.
you can make a druid a caster, like a full caster, and wild shape is really useful. And he's like, I don't see how wild shape's so useful if I'm not smashing people with it. I'm like, because you can go places that you couldn't normally go.
Because Zerdurium only understands damage or perception, apparently. Like, those are the only two
He
things he
understands
understands.
numbers.
Yeah.
Zedarium likes numbers. He likes to like seeing the numbers go up. He likes to play Pathfinder like it's a cookie clicker game.
Right.
Which I mean, that's fair. Like if he's having fun, then sure. Like,
Sure.
I don't know.
And we all
And
get to laugh
I
at
don't know.
his
I think
expense.
yeah. I think he makes some fun character like funny characters too.
Yeah.
So like I enjoy playing with Zedarium. So as much as I'm
No,
talking
yeah,
shit
I
about
like
him.
playing with Dream too.
So
All right, well, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think Ron's going to join in the game though, because he hasn't said anything.
Well, when does he ever? You kind of have to, like, wiggle that stuff out of him.
Do you want to play normal games with me, Secret?
No.
Do you want to play normal games with me, Pluto?